Hi there, hello, good evening, and welcome back to the Shadows We Fear here on Immersive Realms. I am your ever-loving host, as per usual, Matt with Power, aka Chef, aka Matt. First of all, we want to apologize for the late start. Something didn't work. But we're back now and we're all good. If things don't work later, shit happens, we deal with it. But as always, I am joined by my lovely players, as per. Hello, lovely players, how are we?
Hello, lovely DM.
Thank you, thank you.
Don't encourage
flatter
me,
me so. You flatter me so. Before we jump into tonight's episode, Andrew, do we have any announcements?
No announcements, just sorry for the late start. My internet.
It's all good. So, with no announcements out the way, let's jump into tonight's episode. I'm just putting a little script back. Let's jump into tonight's episode of The Shadows We Fear. Excuse me. So, last we left off, our party had ventured deep into the sinkhole that opened up in the lost city of Dareem. And they started finding some underground tunnels that they had to meander and walk through. Going through these tunnels, they came across various strange fungus and spores that hang ever present in the air. You did battle with a couple of entities down here, some which are more natural, some of which more necrotic in nature, all of them horrifying. You did battle with some of these. You did battle with a creature that was two humans forged into one. You decided you were going to take a risk and take a long rest down here with Joel casting Lehman's tiny hut to make sure that in your actual tent you didn't bring any spores in to keep it safe. From there, you then descended deeper through some towers to find yourselves had emerged in a fort in the Underdark. All the occupants, unfortunately, were deceased. But using the spell Speak with Dead, you got a loose understanding of what happened here, where there was just a bloodbath and slaughter. And that is where we left off. So let me get my stuff pulled up, because I never have it ready. And again, let me know if levels are okay or not. We can do stuff. So, there's a hair hanging off my glass, and it's really annoying me. There we go.
Imagine
So
reading
deep
glasses.
in this cold...
Immersion.
Deep in this cold and eerie underground fort, you all catch yourselves following the horrors of strange monsters and monstrous sights, all of which encompass death in its most brutal kind. The abandoned fort around you is still and quiet, save that of the occasional stone falling loose from a wall or ceiling somewhere and echoing out into the darkness like a call in the night. And still, all around you, floating lazily by, are these spores so thick they form a cloud you walk through in this reddish haze they create. So, last we left off, as you say, you just put back one of the bodies that you cast Speak with Dead on, and we're beginning to make your way out to the main portcullis, I believe, unless there's anything else you'd like to do before we leave this. Can I ask a quick question of you, Falcoris? Your Eldritch Invocation, your Runic Eye one, how long does that last? Or is that just...
Well, it basically. Hang on, let me just check.
Because it's recast, if that makes sense, or if it just lasts...
I can activate it at will.
fantastic.
Doesn't burn anything, but I don't know how long it lasts. I think it just lasts for as long as I want it, but I will double check. Eyes of the Rune. You can read. It just literally says Eyes of the Runekeeper. You can read all writing. That's it.
Cool.
That's all it says.
No problem. Well, as you're leaving this place...
automatically make you cast it, but I think because you can just do it.
Yeah, I feel like I can read all the writing like just all the time, but just for flavor, Falcoris has to activate it.
Fair enough, that makes sense. Well, as you guys leave the portcullis, then stepping out into the Underdark proper, you can all see that above you, as you sort of look back at the fort behind, engraved in the wall above the portcullis and the stone itself, there are some words, which, Falcoris, you can realize label this place as Fort Dance, spelled with a Z, not an E, well, not S. So Fort D-A-N-Z-E, Fort Dance, is what this place seems to be called. Now, leaving this road, or leaving through the portcullis, so you find yourselves on a rough road, which is more resemblant of a path well walked instead of set stone. You see, as you come through, that there's not much to your left and right that you can really see anyway with all the haze that's going on. But what you do begin to work out after maybe only about 5 minutes or so of walking is you can see the wall to your right begin to rise up steep. The floor to your left begin to drop off in what seems to be a very, very narrow path along a cliff edge of some sort. You sort of peer over the side and you can see this is just a sheer drop that vanishes into the void of nothing. Along the edge where this path is, there seems to be some small painted white stones that are set about 5 feet apart, knee high, to indicate where's best not to tread, to outline the edge of this. And it gets so thin that you probably don't want to walk more than 2 abreast, out of fear of being a bit uncomfortably close to the edge. The walls are slick, lined still though with these fungal tubes and coral fans that appear to be growing all the same, and again this deep red color that they are now, almost mimicking that of blood. But as you guys are walking along this path with inside your heavy suits, can I get you all to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
You certainly can.
Exhaustion one is disadvantage on saving throws, right?
No, ability checks, I
Oh, yeah.
believe.
Okay, so I'm okay.
Yeah, for Wash, he's got 1 point of exhaustion for his little brain friend.
Is this a charmed effect?
No, this is not a charm effect, no.
Pardon me.
So, saving throws. Falcoris, can I get your saving throw, please?
Mine's as really fucking decent. It is a 23.
23. Washicles.
That would be 10.
10. Elleril.
17.
17. Joel.
26.
26. Jeez. Lavender.
13.
13. As you guys are walking along, just minding your own business, maybe make out a conversation between yourselves, whatever it may be, you all begin to hear faintly whispers that just creep through. At first you think it's just whispers on the wind, but no, these whispers turn into voices. Those who succeed their save, which is everyone apart from Wash and Lavender, unfortunately, you can shrug these off and mainly ignore them. But you two, Lavender and Wash, these voices attach to you. And what you hear, and I'm not going to ask you to tell me who it is unless you really want to, but you hear in your head the voice of someone in your past that you feel guilt over. Either you've wronged them or treated them wrongly in some way, not done right by them, but you can hear that person's voice crystal clear in your head, making comments on how they feel hurt and betrayed by you. The rest of you can hear like this ever-present whispering that just taps your mind, but you can sort of shrug it off and keep walking. Finally though, after about 15 minutes or so, doesn't take long at all to pass this gorge, the whispers fade away for everyone. There are no lasting effects on Wash and Lavender, and you see the path opens up once more into a wider stone floor, leaving the drop-off behind you. And you can now see what actually seems like a set pathway. And actually you emerge to a crossroad of some sorts, with 3 possible paths leading off of it. As you get closer, you can see that through the haze, the ground becomes worked and carved stone begins to create a plinth of sorts, which each of these paths comes off of and is labelled where they disappear to. So if you stand in the centre of this plinth, you can see again 3 little pathways. Now the pathway that you just walked from, and I will put this in the handouts chat, don't worry, because there's quite a few names going to throw you away, so don't panic. The one that you just came across says, The Whispering Abyss, Fort Dance, and the Ernmore Colony. The one next to it reads, The Grove of Fading Light, Ilson Tides, Veilspire Nexus, and the Quartz Quarry. The last one reads, Twilight's Embrace, Reverie, and Fungus Forge Fane, with the last name having been scored out in chisel, but still legible. And I'll, as I promised, pop that in the handouts for you all.
Please do, because I got through some of them and then lost track.
He looked like he was ready to challenge you when you said, "Oh, put the hand." He got his pen. He was like, "I'm gonna do this," and then he gave up on the game water. He was like, "No."
Fart dance. I just saw that ghost.
I was just instinct, pure instinct.
Your instinct.
Instincts of a child.
Yeah, that's the what you see written on the ground before you.
Okay, so let's state the obvious one. The Fungus
Fungal
Forge?
One.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Pretty sure that's where we're going, right? Like,
I mean, I don't think we've got any more clearer direction by the DM to go
You were
to
told
a
there was
place.
a Myconid, or you again, just to reiterate for those in chat as well, you were told there was a Myconid colony that was once a thriving thing, a settlement that was sealed off and is deemed no longer accessible due to a similar effect to what you guys would describe as the maddening rot killing them off.
So of course reading obviously the signs and that, we'll just be like,
Yeah.
wait, is it only Falcoris that can see, like, read this?
You can all read it. It's all in deep speech. Unless
Right.
someone speaks deep speech, then yeah.
I don't think anybody can read deep speech.
Yeah, no,
I
no.
think
can't
everybody
read
else
deep
can, though.
Um,
Of course.
just me, so I'll be like, alright. I'll kind of be like, no, doesn't sound right. This one. It points towards one called the Fungus Forge Fane. I think that's where we're going.
sounds about right.
Great. Let me just check one thing. I'll do my prestidigitation again.
Yeah.
Just a little flame at the edge of my finger, and I just want to see which direction it's blowing to infer where the airflow's coming from.
Where the airflow is coming from. The airflow would actually come from this point in the direction that's got the one with the grover fading light and that sort of stuff on that one, so the middle one effectively in the list I gave you. That path has got the airflow.
Alright, that's leading towards the Grove of Fading Light, Elysian Tides, Veil Spire Nexus, and a Quartz Quarry.
That could be a way out then. If it's a quarry, that could lead us out.
I think that's our exit.
Good to know where it is.
Well, I guess
Should we
onwards.
get going then?
Yeah, we don't know how much time we've got. In fact, Oren, you said you could feel the presence before. Is it this way? And I'll point towards also the Fungus Forge Fiend way.
Can I tell the direction?
Once again, if you open up your mind and try and give in to the creature,
Ooh.
which you haven't done since you've had this thing tapped into your spine now, you're a new friend. Which you can certainly try and do, though. Don't let my words sway you, sir.
Kind of feels like you should let his words sway you. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it sounded a little bit like a trap, I'll be honest.
Don't know what you mean.
Sure, but this time I'm not fucking like doing a crack in the door. I'm like kicking it down essentially.
Okay, so beforehand, where you're more mentally reserved, trying to keep yourself guarded, you throw all caution to the wind and just open up your mind. As you do, you almost... I'm gonna roll dice here, actually.
What?
I
Oh,
die.
that's not good.
I immediately die. I perish.
Who's dead? No. You immediately, you almost, you fling this mental door open, we say, and barge into the mental space. You swear you almost catch the creature that's been haunting your brain off guard. Almost. It wasn't quite prepared for you to come in that hard and fast. However, ready for you all the same it was. And you guys watch from inside Oren's big metal suit that you all wear, bar Joel. His eyes go pure white, and with a heavy clunk, he falls onto his knees. His arms outstretched to the side, and his whole body in the suit is now shaking. Oren, Wash, the voice in your head grips you, and it feels like there's a fist that's just gone around your skull, and the fingertips are going through the skull and poking into the brain, with fingernails growing longer and longer inside your core. As it holds you tight, icy hands don't let go. Deeper, come, child.
Like
That
that.
really hurts, by the way.
Yeah, it sounds like it does.
I will not be doing that voice all night, I promise. Myself. I promise that to myself. Before finally, as the hand pulls away, and you guys watch his eyes go back to being normal again, he starts to recompose himself. Wash, your head turns in the direction that Falcor has been pointing towards, that path that he has asked is down that way. Your head turns that way, and you know that's the path.
Not that way.
You good?
Let's just fucking kill this thing.
I didn't realize that would happen. My bad. You don't have to open yourself to that again.
Ugh.
I'll help him up. And just be like, let's go and finish this.
I nearly caught the fucking thing off guard as well.
Well, I don't think we're gonna catch it off guard anytime soon now. Let's just go fucking finish this.
Indeed.
You follow the path. Sorry.
Can I be looking out for
Excuse me.
hazards?
Well, that's sorry, Ghost.
Can I be looking out for hazards?
Certainly, you can make a perception check or investigation check if you're doing trapeze.
Can I just be doing perception for looking
Certainly,
out for
absolutely.
anything?
Absolutely.
Just sort of working through.
Yeah, not a great roll.
That's 22 investigation.
22 investigation. You are confident in your wake there are no traps. In your wake, sorry. Ahead of you there are no traps. There could be no traps in your wake if you're not leaving any behind as well, so that's equally a true statement. And Falcoris, what was
16.
you? 16. Through the haze and the darkness that is the Underdark anyway, again made worse by this permanent spore haze in front of you, you're really having to rely on your sense of hearing right now, but you don't feel that there's anything amiss outside of the extraordinary here, but you know, you don't feel in ever more danger than you should be.
No worries.
The Underdark's a terrible place to be, but for a topsider anyway.
Sword still out, still moving.
Now, as you walk from this path, the path to the Fungus Forge Fane is relatively short and easy, taking only about 30 minutes or so from where the crossroad marker was. And as promised by the woman that Joel cast Speak with Dead upon, you can see clearly where at some point the path sort of breaks off to the side at a little junction. And you can see where the ceiling and surrounding wall has been collapsed in an attempt to seal off a cave or an entrance or something of that ilk. However, where this recent stonefall has occurred, you can see that a crawl space in the bottom has been opened. Rocks have been moved out the way, and it is in your tight suit, in your big suit, it's going to be a tight squeeze, but something's made a crawl space through.
Joel will just go first, just straight away.
No worries, Joel gets on his metal hands and knees straight away.
Probably put his like mace kind of like on his hip, then he'll cast light on it so it can light the way for the others as he's crawling.
Joel, can I get you to make a perception check as you're going forward, please?
Is there a minecart? Fuck, I forgot to check that.
You fool, Joel, once again.
See, it's always the same modifier, and I always check to see what it is. And it's always a terrible roll. That's only 15.
15. That's not a terrible roll. As you're going through this crawl space, you realize it's a fairly, for a crawling tunnel, longish, about 30-40 feet or so, which isn't long to walk, but to be on your hands and knees, bumping into sharp rocks, it's a bit more of a hassle. But you do see this again. There's been no illumination at all in the Underdark, apart from whatever light you guys have created via your spells or actual torches. It has just been pitch black and the faint color of these red corals. Now, as you begin to crawl through the space, you can see there is a dim red hue light up ahead, as if the space before you will be illuminated. And as you begin to turn your head around to maybe relay back to the others, as you sort of turn your head, staring back at you inside the wall is that of a head that's been crushed in by rock. The body can't be seen, and there's a face of sheer agony just looking back at you, of this decaying corpse just staring you in the face with an expression of pain etched in it. And your metallic heart skips a small beat as you missed it.
I'll just nod to the head and keep going.
Right.
Milady?
Mucking it.
Look at it. You guys all follow Joel, by the way. Just want to double check. We're leaving him to
Yeah.
go on his own
Nice.
Yeah, we'll
adventure.
just leave one. So
He's
Let
got
Joel
this.
do
suck up the surface.
I am just fuck this shit. I'm out. Now, you emerge out of this tunnel one by one, and again, maybe having to take that second to make sure everyone comes out. You know, grabbing each other by arms and giving the helping hand where we can. But as you appear, you find yourselves in the space of what appears to be a large dome-like cave, where the fungus lining the walls now gives off a red hue, casting dim light throughout the chamber instead of the total darkness you've grown accustomed to down here. You see what seems to be like a theater layout of sorts, if you're trying to draw comparisons, but made of stone and earth, where the room is a big circle, as I say, but as in the edge of the room spirals down into a lower space, like a dome, with a pathway that goes around it. From edge to edge, loosely, this chamber is about 300 foot wide, and from the highest point in the floor where you are to the lowest point at the bottom of this theatre-like setup is about 60 feet down. The bottom of the chamber is about 80 foot wide, in a loose forming circle, but all around this room scattered, you can see decaying bodies of creatures known as myconids. Most of you will know what these creatures are, though maybe never having seen them before. The fungus-like creatures, fungal-like beings, although unlike the fungus that currently has been haunting you. However, normally in their alive state, myconids give off a host of colors and bioluminescence of golds, whites, blues, light blues. These corpses are pure grey, a grey husk with no color to be seen whatsoever. Can I get you all to make a perception check for me, please? I love when I say that. Just watching my players roll a dice is great. I have power here.
The good thing he's not got any actual power in the real world. He go mad in about a week.
At all. I'm gonna go in reverse. Lavender, your perception check, please, if you mind.
25.
25. Joel.
7.
7. Elleril.
15.
15. Wash.
4.
4.
That fucking thing really fucked me over.
Apparently it is, yeah.
I had a 15 at first.
Oh, and Falcoris, sorry.
12.
12. That's not good for you, buddy. Was that a 2 on the dice or
2 on the dice because it's plus 10.
2 on the dice? Yeah. Jeez. Well, looking around the room, what most of you see, apart from those who rolled under a 10, basically, is you can see a large space, as we say, the space before you. Now, dotted in, dare I say the word strategic places, don't lean into that word too much, just a place that would make sense to be in the room. You can see large masses of fungus with tubes that come off of them, and these tubes are constantly pumping and seeping these airborne spores into the room around you. You can see this room is the cause of the haze you've been walking through for you don't know how long now. These masses are causing the maddening rot, effectively. These are the hosts.
How?
Did Joel go up to one? Are they
Yeah,
are they
you
like
got to.
close? Like Joel's.
There's probably one not too far away from where you came out your tunnel.
Joel would like to have a look at it.
Certainly make a... You can either do a nature or medicine check, I'll let you have.
Medicine, absolutely. That's a
And
plus
Falcoris, you
9
can
to
say
that.
something,
Yeah, well, he's done that. How big is it?
huge. Like, this thing is... I mean, let me get something pulled up for this one. Bear with me, sorry. But it's fucking massive. If I can learn to fucking spell. Probably looking about 20-foot space between 32 feet tall, if not more. These are huge masses.
What actually are they? Like, I rolled in that 20 for 29. Like,
Ooh.
are they like?
Well, with a natural 20, you can see this is a... it's an odd host of something. It's an amalgamation. Definitely not... It is natural, but it shouldn't be. This is something that's gone wrong, has been warped and manufactured. With your medicine check, you can see this is made up fundamentally of death. This is... You can see bones, you can see what remains of myconids. They've been used like one of the gore, like the gore pile that you found up in the tunnel where they were like the lava crawling. Imagine that, but if it got bigger. This is what that should be coming at some point if it's left to fester, and be nurtured. If the coral was let to grow, if the fungus is left to expand itself out, that is what this will become, or that's what this is what that would become. It is pure mushroom, fungus, rot and decay, all in one.
Is it flammable?
That you don't know.
Can I try?
You can certainly try.
I would like to try lighting it on fire.
You pull out a torch and light it on fire. You can see it sort of shrivels away, like you would maybe move away from a fire, but it doesn't seem to be adversely annoyed by it. Or adversely hurt by it. It just seems to shift away, you know? And as it does, you can hear this large groan as it moves on its own weight.
Nice.
Fuck. Worth a try.
And as you look around
Definitely
the
was
room, you can
causing the rot.
see there's all these there's about in this probably the chamber about 8 of them. These are all spread around the room, with one in the dead center of the theater space at the bottom, but all on the walls and sides is these things. These spore emitters.
Any idea how we stop these if this is the rot?
Does your blight spell not have a significant impact on plant and fungal material?
This is already dead. I can't kill it if it's already dead. We already tried killing the stuff that attacked us before, and
The only other thing that I can think of, if your blight spell doesn't work, is sunlight. It's buried deep in here. Maybe it's... I know obviously it's spilled out into the room, but maybe the fact that it's so deep in here, so dark, maybe sunlight will fuck it up.
anyone happen to have a portable sun on them?
Spell sunbeam or something like that.
Because daylight, I don't know if that counts. I've got it prepared because I love flashbang in the party, but
Ooh, that's a question, because I know
Daylight
you
is
had daylight
literally the perfect
before.
spell.
I don't know if it counts
just
as
in case a
sunlight.
situation comes up.
Isn't that?
I mean, DM, does it count from a rule standpoint?
Let me look at the wording of the spell.
I've said 60-foot. A 6-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from the point you choose. Is bright light and sheds dim light from additional blah 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 blah. It doesn't say that it's sunlight. It just says light.
It's just light, yes. I would specifically look for the word sunlight in that one, unfortunately, because I was picturing just a very, very bright light, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. I don't know if it's.
It does dispel magical darkness. That's quite common. I didn't realize it did that.
I don't know if it's worth a shot still. Being a bright light might not work because it's not sunlight, but it's still bright light.
Could Joel try just guiding bolting it?
Sure, yeah, you take a step back and Kamehameha, guiding bolt straight into it. No check required, this thing's that massive and not moving. You hit it, and it does damage. So whatever damage you roll on your gun light, you'll hit against this creature.
I'm not gonna. But do you want me to roll damage or?
Not really, no. There's no point.
No.
But you do hurt this. Wherever you can see your guiding bolt does do damage. You know, it's not impervious to an attack at all, no?
Well,
I'll just turn to everyone else and just shrug.
well, it seems ineffective. It's probably better if we just try and kill it at this fucking creature or whatever controls this shit. I think the way to stop this is kill it at the roots, and I think that is the root.
You can try, and then if necessary, come back and have a look and see. Could always come back later and try something else.
These spore dispensers.
Mhm.
Is it one singular sort of vent where the spores are coming out on each one, or is it more
multiple. There's multiple.
are they large?
Sporadically growing tubes. Yeah, some of them are large, some of them are small. It's very irregular in how it's grown.
Probably not going to be able to get all of them, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe because if they're spores, then they should just collide, and then eventually they'll form something that would block it up itself.
I think we have to go to the creature.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Sounds-
Probably turn and head down, I guess, if that's the only way to go.
Yep. I'll go first if you want.
I got it. Are there any other exits to the room, by the way? Or is it just down?
From what you can see, it's just down at this point, apart from the crawl space you came out of.
Then
okay,
down, down, down.
You all walk down tentatively. Yep, sorry.
Before we actually start heading down, Falcor's just going to be like, stop a moment. I'm going to try and open up this fucking hole a little bit more so we can get out of here fast if need be. And I'll turn and I'll pump in quite a few Eldritch blasts into this thing.
Yep. I'll
Please
say
don't
if you
collapse tunnel.
I say if you spend like a good, and probably will be spending time a good 5-10 minutes of you blasting your just blast into this, with Lucia really struggling, not struggling, but expending energy on that one. You can make the crawl space bigger so that you might need to be hunch running, but you can get out instead of being on your hands and knees now.
Of course, is going to do it.
Yep. You spend let's say 10 minutes of your time doing that. Just blasting continuously from this rock.
You just constantly see he throws swords, spears, fucking all random assortment of weapons just keep on appearing and just firing into this fucking.
There's a kitchen sink at one point.
Yeah. there's like a little fork that goes forward. And he's like, "Fuck it, I just got tired of that one. Hang on."
Nice.
As...
So after the forklift.
Is he forklift certified?
No, I'm not.
As Falcoris is doing this, Wash, the voice comes back again. I can't do the voice. Unfortunately, we have a D&D session if I keep doing it. But that deep,
We get it, don't worry.
rumbly, growling voice pierces your mind again. And it says just one word. Welcome.
Oh.
Had me going there. I thought it was going to be deeper.
Hola, amigo.
The death he
Here.
wants, you know.
Hasta luego.
I'll just relay to the rest of the party that it knows we're here, and it basically just said welcome.
And you were coming anyway. Then keep blasting.
Yep, and eventually your 10 minutes of blasting finishes, and you've made the suitable crawl space now an easier to run through space.
Just in case, yeah, no.
Keep your bases covered. I like it. Well, I just want to double check. Whilst this 10 minutes is going, does anybody want to do anything else? Just give you guys the time to do any preparations you might want to do, or anything like that.
I'm good. It's...
No worries.
Don't believe so.
10 minutes is finished, and now with Joel leading the way. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Joel
You
will
guys-
be pushing forward.
I'll be back in a second.
Yep.
Carry on.
You guys begin to walk down, and again, this little pathway that goes down, like in this room is like a dome or a bowl, sorry, and you are walking around in a space that's gradually getting thinner and smaller and smaller in diameter or circumference, whatever it is, maths, until you get to, like I said, the bottom of this, and you can see where it is opening up into, again, an actual carved stone floor with intricate detailed carvings of, again, in deep speech, which unfortunately our friend here can't read right now because he's just passed out apparently.
Oh fuck, he's down.
But as you come down, you can see again more and more of these bodies of these myconids are laying on the ground, almost a bit more of them here, as if, like what happened at Fort Dan's, some sort of stance was made here that went horribly wrong for the denizens of this place. These grey husks lay strewn carelessly on the floor. And in the center of this, you can see again another one of these masses of these spore dispensers, just now and again just puffing out some of these spores into the air.
Does this one look like it's connected to the others at all?
Make a perception check, please, or investigation, your choice.
I'll go investigation for 17.
Fantastic. 17 was it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said to go investigation. I completely phased. I actually said number afterwards. As you look around, initially you don't think so, but then as you sort of take one little glance, actually you do see this one is connected. You can see a thick root that goes up into the wall, and starts to crawl along to one that's not the one that Joel hit earlier, but one of the other ones you haven't walked by yet. You can see it's connected.
Does it look like it's connected to all the other ones, or just that one?
Now that you've seen that one, you start looking around. You can't see all these roots, but you gather that these 8 things in this room are all connected, one way or another.
Looks like they all stem from here. I'll just start pointing out to the roots.
Mm-hmm.
Just-
and as this points out, yep.
Quick recap for me, sorry. What have I missed?
You've gone down the bowl-like thing to the center of the room. Eliel's just worked out that these things are connected by thick roots.
Right, okay.
A lot of them coming off of this one here.
Cool.
And on the body, on the bottom of the floor, there are a lot of bodies and myconids. Like same thing that you sort of gathering in Fort Dance. Some sort of final stance was made here, that obviously ended in demise for the denizens.
There was
Where are
also
they?
some
Sorry, on you go.
writing that we couldn't read because you were away.
Oh, what writing?
Yeah, there's more writing on the floor. Yep, in deep speech.
Okay, well,
It's more like broken deep speech. You can tell it's more like the myconids writing, but it sort of follows the roots of deep speech, and it basically you quickly realize this is telling the story of their people, the song of their age, sort of thing. And if you want to read it, it will take time. But this is like they've written their story on stone in the ground, effectively.
no, Falcoris is more interested in the battle stance of this. Being somebody who's been in battles and been military trained and everything, I want to see. You see, this is like a last dance. Is this a last? Sorry, stance? Yeah.
Yep.
Is this a military focus? Is this something that's coordinated? For example, there's ranks of them, or is this something that's just like a pure like last ditch? Like could be like farmers and stuff like that who's just like try to defend. And the other thing I want to pick up from this like kind of scene is where are they facing? Are they facing directly the center?
I was
Are
going
they-
to say,
are
like,
they
where, is
facing-
the third the outside or the inside?
From where the bodies are facing, they're very much facing in different ways. There's no that no all one facing one direction sort of thing. You can as you expect from a battlefield, you know, you can face the enemy, but you're going to end up dying somewhere else, looking something else, sort of thing, you know. But from what you can tell, again, you don't know too much about myconids. They don't really have a military. They are fairly peaceful-ish creatures if left to themselves. They will be more likely to just attack en masse. There's always going to be a head, a spore leader, at that point. Attach them to the hive mind, but they're not going to have like militarized rank and file.
Okay.
They are just going to, my home's in danger, attack the enemy.
Okay, so last thing, then you were saying that they're kind of like randomly facing different directions. Does it look like the battles took place that there's been multiple enemies, or just one that's kind of went through them?
One.
Right.
Best you can tell.
Right. Okay.
As you come down and you start taking this, you look at the writing on the floor, realize it's not irrelevant by any means, but it's just not what you need to focus on right now. You see these bodies. Joel, you're trying to look where they're facing as well. Elleril, you're looking around, catching. These are connected. These are rooted. Wash. My dear friend Wash. There's another pinch in your neck as this thing bites on tighter to your spine, almost drinking your spinal fluid at this point. And the voice, it comes back. Again, apologies I can't do this voice permanently. Child of the lost, you've returned to me.
I don't even know how to react to this.
As you stand there, just still, basically, as it speaks to you in your head.
In my head, I'll just kick him out and just go, fuck off. Like, I'm kind of sick of him just chatting to me now. It's getting annoying.
As you tell him to effectively fuck off and close that mental door, the room around you becomes alive with a voice that you can all hear at this point. Thank you for bringing him back to me.
You're right, he's on the loudspeaker.
I was going to say, you had to put him on the loudspeaker. He's rung the
Welcome.
landline, is what he's done now.
Welcome to my home. Down here, we all are the same. Down here, we are all that which rots. And with that, the central mass in front of you begins to move and stand as a keyword gargantuan creature emerges before you.
Oh boy.
Can I like you to all listed, please?
Can I, as someone who doesn't play D&D, what's key about Gargantuan?
It's yeah, that's big.
I know it
That's
means big.
no, but that I mean like this is like really really fucking big.
Like
By the
a
way-
Bigger than a dragon?
Yeah,
Dragon
bigger.
or bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah.
So we're finding something bigger than a dragon.
Yes.
For context, this is a 20 by 20 feet or larger creature.
Jesus.
And by the way, nice title drop there.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Roll for bits.
Right, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Who start playing?
Question:
What
Does exhaustion affect initiative?
Is it an ability check? Fuck
Uh,
it, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm not gonna rules lawyer. I'm gonna say no for now, because I think it like dexterity checks and that
It's
stuff.
its
Sure, but
own check, technically speaking, so
I
it would
have
have
no
to be
idea.
specified. But
Yeah.
I didn't know, so I figured I'd ask.
no, 100%. But I'm gonna say no for the initiative ones. But again, any ability checks will also be a disadvantage though. But that's fine. I need to roll initiative, don't I? Actually.
Yes.
I mean, you could just not, and we could just get free turns.
Yeah, if you don't roll initiative, then you win.
You'd
Right,
like
right.
to think I'm that kind, don't you? And then
I have a feeling this thing's gonna talk at us during our fight. I don't know why.
Motherfucker, you caught me monologuing.
you slide hug. Do you know I'm just gonna do it on the one? That's fine.
Oh, I get advantage on initiative, don't I? Yes. I was sat there with a roll of 6, and I was like, hang on a minute.
You get advantage on initiative?
Never mind, it
Nice.
doesn't make much difference.
Oh no. That's
It's better.
unfortunate.
But not much better.
Perfect. Falcoris, please, your initiative.
16.
16. What's your initiative, please?
16.
16. Fantastic.
You will be
Lavender.
first, Falcoris.
I've not
she
really
got
got
a
big
10.
She's
dex.
not here. She's got a 10. Fantastic. Thank you. Joel, please.
I went from a 6 to an 8.
Beautiful. Still helps. Elleril.
Whoa!
22.
22. Right, let me organize this. Whilst Lavender's also away
Yeah,
as well.
Rogue goes first.
He didn't go first last time, I don't think, either.
No, you went-
That's because he rolled like a 3 and he still got like a 19.
I've got plus
Rogues. You. Disgusting.
It's not even being a rogue, it's just because I have the alert feat.
Yeah,
After-
okay, that's fair. Actually, yeah.
Too many people were fucking with me. I had to take it.
You don't like being
So
shot
you
out
can,
of the
so you
tree, do
can
you?
sneakily set yourself on fire, you know?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. Honestly,
aware
with
of
this,
everything
maybe
going on.
setting yourself on fire might be the play.
Let's set yourself on fire. It
Let's
might
just
work.
set everybody on fire.
What if,
How
as a
about
group
no one
exercise,
goes on
we
fire?
all set ourselves
we
on
we
fire?
die on our own
Team
terms.
Right,
We'll
let's-
set ourselves on fire in solidarity.
Unfortunately, as a limitation of my suit, I can't make ranged attacks. So someone else needs to set me on
But I
fire.
was gonna say, no, but what if I set you on fire and throw you?
You can do that. It's not me that's.
You want to try throw someone?
Are you a ranged attack if I throw you?
Improvise weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally throwing a person is an
If Wash
improvised
and I
weapon.
if Wash and I get a really big rubber band, right, and we stretch it between us,
You
could
know,
we?
I might be able to just throw you myself, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Although if it's an ability check, probably not.
I mean, I would be able to help. Two strong boys would probably be able to do it.
Right, someone's going to need to toss me.
Toss me.
Toss me.
Whilst we're waiting, I'm gonna do a little scene sitting again.
Don't
Whilst,
tell the elf.
so,
Can we describe what we're fighting?
so yes, as you witness this thing shift and move, what was indistinguishable from a single part of these spore emitters begins to writhe and move. It is just over 20 foot by 20 foot in a circle if you draw it around that. It stands just shy of 50 foot high, and it is a mass of writhing tentacle mushroom cap. There's no... Everything you fought before has body parts. Head, limbs, legs, torso. You can't tell. This is just a living mass with some tendrils that come out at points in this amalgamy of horror that is before you. Let me see if I can just do this. Bear with me just 2 seconds, actually. I might be able to help out. Paint a picture in your mind, perhaps. With some reference art. It's not the best reference art in the world, but...
I'm here for the reference art.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
hell
not
yeah.
exactly what I have in mind, but you can sort of hopefully base what I mean off of it, sort of thing. I'm actually gonna go to that one there. I need to do that.
I sense a horrible modeling project coming along.
Okay, I see when you're saying like it's gargantuan, we're like looking at it. I was picturing this. We're all getting ready to fight. We don't have a chance, boys.
I'm gonna pop it in the handouts chat. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the Shadows Be Fear chat, so anybody at home can also see what I've the campaign talk. Anybody at home can see what I've loosely got in mind.
Oh yeah, I was gonna copy it in a campaign talk, but good shit.
There we go. So again, this is just what the image I found. I based it off of, sort of thing. A writhing mass of stuff, big mushroom caps on the back of it, with these again very much tyrannid. Imagine that, but more tyrannidy features onto it. You've got these big, large, pipey spore emitters. There's no set legs per se, no set head. There's just living, undulating mass before
Can you imagine how high we would get if we smoked this fucking thing afterwards?
Well, you can
How
try.
we get if we were just
Let's go.
standing near it.
And as this thing stands up, in air quotes, in front of you, 3 of the myconids in front of you as well also
Oh, he's a
rise up
necromancer.
with you.
Oh, great. We don't have enough to deal with.
However, top of the round, Elleril, you are up with Falcoris on deck.
What? Sorry, what did Lavender roll? Sorry.
Lavender got a 10, I believe.
10.
Wash told me. Yep.
See, with this mass,
With that which rots.
is it in that which rots? Is it in melee with me?
Not right yet. You can get into melee with it if you wanted to, though.
Uh.
I'd say right now this thing's about from where you had to come down. I say if you guys want, you can be somewhere. You guys can stay between 20 to 30 to 35 feet away from it before it's revealed itself. If you want to be closer, you can be, but
Still up on the stairs, or
no, it's you guys are on the center, like the center of this 80-foot like disc sort of space in the center of the amphitheater.
okay, right, okay. Let me just check.
I think we're
Death
gonna
and
get flanking
decay.
on this thing. I'm just saying.
Uh,
I'm sorry, Ghost, but you're not gonna be able to flank this guy.
Death and decay, rot and ruin.
I
Speaks out.
is see all the myconids as well. The Rose, there's 3 myconids, right?
3 myconids in front of you. Yep.
Are any of them close to an ally? So
Not right now. No, they're closer to that which rots.
this,
You're gonna have to get closer, buddy.
it's not even that. I'm just trying to think of a way I can get myself to attack. I don't think I can.
You can obviously, if you want to, hold an action if you would like.
Yeah,
Remember, that's always an option for you. If you want to let someone else go first to move stuff, just in case you think you can't, being top brand is going to help you right now. Just remember, you can hold an action.
but I can't move then, right?
You can move first. You can do everything. You can, if you hold an action first, you then can't move on your held action. So you can
Yeah.
get yourself ready first. Like you can move into melee for argument's sake, hold an action, then attack. If that's what you're trying to do,
And
but
then, is that only one attack? It's not like my
you would
extra.
get your.
You use
Primitive.
you use your bonus action to hold the attack. So if you get a multi attack on your attack, you still get the multi attack. Because
Okay.
Yes,
but
no,
you
you're
use
offhand,
your
basically.
you use your bonus to
Yeah.
hold that.
Okay, cool. Then I'll do that. I'll run up to it and hold my action for someone else to get into position.
Are you going up to that which rots? One of the zombies, sorry.
That would cross.
Going up to that which rots himself, this writhing, huge tower mass. This one thing is, as you run up to, you have to look up as this thing is towering above you and before you.
Maybe just like climb. That's it.
Yeah, sure, why not? There's plenty of little handy holes to grab onto in this creature. But you're holding your action to. What's your trigger? What are you waiting for before you launch your attack?
As soon as one of my friends get into melee with it, so that
You'll then
basically
launch your
I'm
attacks.
waiting for someone else to distract it a little bit so I can get a little sneak attack opportunity.
Fantastic, not a problem. Valcoris, you're now up with Wash on deck.
So Falcoris is going to play this a little bit differently than he usually does for the moment. I am going to Hexblade Curse the Writhing Mass, to which whatever the fuck it's called, that which rots.
That which rots.
So Hexblade Curse is going to go on top of that. But then I am going to cast using one of my spell slots. I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to just see Hungers of Hadar
Okay.
on top of it.
Duh.
so that basically it hits it, but gets nothing else. If this is fucking huge, then I can imagine I can set it on it, and my friends be fine.
Within 20-foot radius spectrum put birds. So it's double checking it. It's to start taking cold damage as well at that point. That's fine. Cool. Yeah. Just make sure it hasn't restricted its movement.
Falcoris is going to run off to the side now. I'm going to just say, for talking sake, he's going to kind of run off to the right hand side, stay within about 30 feet of it. But yeah, as he's running, I'm just kind of that darkness that goes over his eyes and leaves like the kind of silver iris as such, goes completely dark as I summon the shadows to come through, and the shadows will coalesce on top of this thing. And then as it does, you see, before you see the complete magical darkness, essentially, you'll just see like these kind of tentacles come flying out from the kind of darkness, and then it just goes completely dark, and you can't hear anything but the odd
the odd squelch that comes out of this thing.
And then I will yeah, that was pretty much no wait, sorry, that yep, that's pretty much me.
Move. Yep, fantastic.
So
wash. Oops, sorry.
Any creature that starts to turn. Yep, right, okay, no problem.
Yes, when it starts to turn, I'll start taking damage. Fantastic. Wash, you are now up. With Lavender will be following suit.
I don't know what to do.
So Ellerill's run up.
We're up against the mass and 3 Myconids.
3 Myconid zombies so far. Yep. And Elleril has run into melee with that which rots. And I will say, if it helps you guys like communicate, I'll say Elleril, you could probably shout out, you know, if you want to like help people understand what your action is, like, you know, you could have called out, get close to me sort of thing, or whatever, you know, so people know that your held action is, I need to be near you, you know, just for thematic sense.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
I do what the DM says. I'm a good puppet.
Fuck. I use my action to bless.
Bless.
I will bless myself, Falcoris, and
Oh, bless.
Joel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use my bonus action to vow of enmity the big gargantuan creature. So I have advantage whenever I attack it.
Not a problem at all. As you cast your, it's interesting actually, as you cast your vow of enmity upon this thing, you almost feel like it does it back to you. It recognizes your vow and it holds it and it meets your angry gaze.
So I get a feeling, not to metagame, but I get a feeling because of the parasite, it's just gonna mimic you.
Maybe. Maybe, or there's something else. There's 2 things that it could be. The parasite would make most sense first. And then I will move not within melee immediately of any of the creatures, but close where I could move towards them essentially, if I had to. Just getting in front of essentially of our range and maybe blocking, just in case somebody wants to rush to the back line.
Cool, not a problem at all. Ending your turn, it is now that which rots go. So, SpaghettiOs. Let's see here. Seeing you begin to make your move, it's going to make its 3 attacks. One with its deathly spores, then 2 melee strikes. So, I will need... Wash, can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
9 points of gold damage.
Thank you for saving throw.
Fantastic. Thank you for reminding me, Andrew. That will be 9. You said 9 points, sorry, yeah?
9 points of cold damage.
Fantastic. So that's going to be... Oh, shit. Sorry, bear me 2 seconds. I'm adjusting health points.
You're good.
A little heads up, as Falcoris, you see the arms of Adar tackle into it. You see It takes the cold damage, but not as much you might have been hoping it would take.
Fuck. I was hoping it would fucking be... Alright, okay.
Cool. Wash, you are safe, please.
Hold on, let me just
Sorry.
very quickly check something, because I'm also trying to remember if Bless applies to saving throws or if it's just... No, it is saving throw as well. Nice, okay. Where's my fucking D4? It's a D4, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. D4. This might save me, who knows? Not as good as I'd like, but it's not bad. That's an 11.
11. You watch as one of these cannons of spore aims down towards you, and you guys hear this audible like a t-shirt cannon going off, and Wash is lost in a haze.
Why is that fucking
That's just the sound that
perfect?
came to my head.
I know, but why is that perfect? Like, as soon as you said that, I was like, no, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear that
Right, I know
shit.
exactly that noise.
Did I take any damage?
Well, we'll come to that. As you are lost in this spore, you can hear voices of 4 long dead friends whisper in your ear and tell you to come out and play. Let's go look around that corner. No, don't watch me! They begin to scream out at you. You take 11 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and you are stunned.
Motherfucker.
That
Okay.
means you miss a turn, right?
Yeah, missed a turn.
Fantastic.
Alright, what do I have to roll on concentration for Bless then? What is it, above a 10?
11 damage, yeah, anything above a 10 on your constitution saving.
Yeah,
throw for that.
I made that.
Fantastic.
Got dirty
Not
20.
a problem at all. It will then make its 2 melee attacks. It's going to make one against Elril, who's run up to be melee with it. And then it will then make its second against... Nah, what's his reach, actually? Because, of course, you stayed 30 feet away, didn't you? Yes, it's going to make 2 attacks then against Elril at that point then.
Not bad.
Because, of course, you stayed out of reach. So, against Elril, the first attack is... Where is it? Sorry, I haven't got the right thing up. Ooh, that's going to miss with natural 2, so that one's going to fail. Second attack, though. That's going to be better. That's going to be a 22 to hit. I do apologize.
Yeah, that's
Fantastic. So
is
that,
my reaction. Because holding my action uses my reaction as well, right?
yeah, 100% does, yep. So you'll take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
No, sorry, that's completely the wrong dice. I do apologize. No, that's right dice. Sorry. I'm looking at the one. 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that halved already?
That's the full damage there, so that's full 19, so take 10.
10.
Yep. And then on top of that, you then take 8 points of necrotic.
Okay.
As this thing has a similar effect, where as it's punching out, it's trying to grow spores out of you and into your suit, making you a coffin inside yourself. As you run up, this first fist, for lack of a better term, slams into the ground. You definitely leap to the side as you run into me with this creature, but you didn't see, because it's not got no arms, it's hard to track where these attacks going to come from. And as you get into melee with it, from a sudden, a gut punch slams into your suit stomach and wins you from the inside. Ending its turn, though.
I need it to make a
Lavender.
dexterity saving throw, please.
It needs to make dexterity saving throw. Oh, jeez. Okay. What for, my friend?
For hunger over R.
Eight.
Sorry?
8.
Then it takes another 2d6 damage of acid, and it's 10 acid damage.
Okay. Same situation, unfortunately. It takes damage, but you don't think it's done what you'd like it to do.
Well, it's still taking damage off it.
Still chipping away, though. Still chipping away. Fantastic. Ending its turn. Lavender, you are now up, with Joel will be afterwards.
So is Wash like
Wash is basically right now, he is just in a trance-like state. He is coughing, he is spluttering, but he is not moving.
I'm just gonna aim for this thing. I'm gonna slam my bow in though.
Yep, slam your bow and try and make a powerful shot against the devastating creature before you.
Yeah.
You get your sneak attack on this as well, because I'm in melee.
You will, yeah. Let's see if we hit.
What is it again?
Your attack, please. So D20 plus your
No,
bow
what's the
attack.
sneak attack? The
Oh, that's when you damage, so you'll get an extra
okay.
2d6 if you damage.
I
If you hit
forgot.
it. No worries, take your time. So if you hit it, you get
That is
extra
a
d6s.
19 to hit.
19 hits. So you get your normal bow damage with the heavy, and then an extra 2d6 because Elleril is
Oh wait,
helping.
that's okay. 2.
More dice, more click clack.
So normal and then 2d6.
Yes.
Yep.
Numbers.
Why is I've always got my calculator to hand, like at all times. Like I'm not doing mental maths in this fucking game.
Yeah, 21. Sorry.
21, good hit. As this arrow thumps heavily into it. And watch as I refuse to do mental maths. There we go. And it now needs to make a dexterity or a strength saving throw, doesn't it?
Yes.
Fantastic. It will choose strength. Its dexterity is not
I
the
wonder
best.
why.
He's a thick boy.
The giant blob may not be dexterous, guys.
19 on its strength saving throw.
It passed.
Fantastic. You do get another shot though.
And we'll go again.
You get sneak attack as well on this one.
I don't think
No, just
so.
your first attack.
Yeah, it'll just be the first one.
Yeah.
Let's not make Telegram any more overpowered.
No, that I don't think that hits. That was a 12.
12 unfortunately does miss.
Yeah.
It does hit, but you basically hit a non-vital part of the mushroom body. The arrow does thump in, but its thick carapace of fungus, the arrow doesn't penetrate anything vital, unfortunately. But good hit on that first one. That was a lot of damage there as the creature rides. Do you want to stay where you are? Do you like to move at all, or?
No, I will stay where I am because
Stay
I
where
put
you
my
are.
bow in because I
Oh yeah, you put your bow on the ground. Yes, you can't move, unfortunately. Fantastic.
Did you roll with advantage?
Yeah, with the I was
Steady
gonna
aim?
say the sharpshooter or whatever you have, the one where if you don't move.
Yes, did aim. If you didn't roll with
I think it was
advantage, just
steady
roll
aim,
2d20.
Let's roll
Just
2d20 and see if you get a crit.
No.
Let's go crit hunting.
no.
Nope. No problem.
What
Ending
try?
Lavender's turn then. It is now the zombies' turn.
Well,
Like plural, like all of them on the same go, or
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around with 3 initiatives extra to keep track of, you know? It's
Yeah,
one of
fair
those
enough.
ones. So, 2 of these zombies are gonna run into melee with Wash, seeing him as easy prey. Another one, though, is gonna actually run into tackle Falcoris. Is the second one's is when the third one's going to try and attack, seeing him being out of range of its host. So the ones into Wash will have advantage since you are stunned. So
Poor
the
guy.
first one is a natural 20. Second one with the second attack. So no, does it get multi-attack? I don't think it does. No, it just gets 1 attack. Fantastic. So natural 20 all the same though. So you suffer 10 points, half to 5 bludgeoning damage. The second zombie with advantage is going to be a 21 to hit. And you will suffer. Do you the 21 hit or? Because generally there's 21 hits in your armor.
or wait,
Me?
Yeah, you watch
Or-
it. Yeah.
Uh, 21 does match my AC at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, meets it beats. Yep. So you take 2 points, half to 1 bludgeoning damage from the zombie.
6 total then.
6
Shit,
total.
man,
Yep.
that's how you still upright.
The one against Falcoris as it runs into melee with you is not gonna hit. As basically the zombie just slams itself into you, doing nothing. It rolled a 5. Oh, sorry, a 6 for its attack. So just slamming itself into you, being more of a nuisance than an actual threat.
fuck off, you little shit.
Ending its turn. Joel, you are now up, and then back to Elleril.
Yep. I'm gonna do a bit of a full send here.
Working full send.
Joel's armor is gonna grow his magical wings as his bonus action.
Yep.
And I'm gonna full send at the big guy and cast blight on him, just like.
So you go
just
into melee
charge
then, yep.
right fucking at him.
Yep, so as you go into melee, turn order, that then before your blight goes off, that triggers Elleril's held action as you watch an ally literally fly into melee. Elril, you now get your attacks, your 2 attacks.
So first one is a 20, second one's a 23.
Both hit.
Okay. So the first one is 21.
21 damage, fantastic.
Is it concentrating as well? On
No,
the spell
it's not
cast
concentrating
spell?
right now, no.
Okay.
No, it's not.
And
21,
then
fantastic.
the second one is 11.
And 11, so 33 total, sorry. Fantastic.
Oh, pardon me.
Brilliant, there we go. Thank you. So as you watch Joel fly in, Elo, you finally see now get close and aid that distraction as Joel goes to slam himself into this creature. You quickly, your 2 daggers in, slam into its side, ending your held action. Joel, you then slam into this creature with your wings outstretched, and you said you're casting Blight, you said. Sorry, maybe dear boy.
Yep. And the only reason I'm doing it is because I know it's necrotic, but the spell does say if you target a plant creature or a magical plant.
Mm-hmm.
And if you target a non-magical plant that isn't a creature such as tree or shrubs, it doesn't make a saving throw. So I know it's undead, but it is a magical plant, I'd say.
It is a magical plant, so it will need to make a save at disadvantage. However, it does have magical resistance, which gives it advantage, so it's a straight roll.
Will it still do max damage if it hits, though?
We'll find out, won't we?
Well, I'm rules lawing you now.
You don't know what my creature's made of, do you, brother?
I can see it. It's made of plants.
So this is going to be a thing where you just need to roll normal damage. It's not going to do max damage automatically. You'll still need to roll damage in this one.
Okay, right. Well, that's 15 plus 8 for 23.
And that's a natural 1 on its save.
Nice.
I'm assuming that hits it then, yeah?
Yeah, that will hit it, yep.
So because I cast that, as I said, at 5th level, that's 9d8. Great. Let me get my calculator, because I'm not doing this in my head.
Wait, is
There's
that
my
max
D8.
damage though?
No, it's not max damage, no.
That's what I was saying, like, because it's a plant, it should be max damage, but because it's whatever he said it was, when
It's
he
a
gave
creature,
his
so it's
excuse.
not quite. My excuse. It's not a straight up plant, it is a
No, I'm
creature.
saying, if
I
you
know,
target
I've read the words.
It's
Stop
a
being a
plant
bitch.
creature, and the spell deals max damage. Fine, I'll roll the dice. I'm unionizing.
You're
You
making
nice
him do
players.
numbers, man. Jeez, how fucking ruthless. Making him do math? You.
That's the sort of thing that makes the guy recruiting Doc into just sitting on the call. Interrupting them with the
We have our human abacus over here.
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 52.
52 damage, nice. Cool. You do hit it, and again, much like other entities, does resist necrotic, unfortunately, but a lot of damage will still go through on that one. As you slam in, again, your wings outstretched, you just fucking body yourself into this creature.
Basically.
It's the best way to say it. Hands outstretched, you collide in with the creature, and you pump out a whole heavy damage necrotic. As you do, you hear this voice echo out through the chamber. You all hear it as well. Fool, interloper, join me.
Nice.
Fuck off.
Ending Joel's turn. Elro, you're now up, top of the initiative, with Falcoros on deck.
just from my position by I'll take steady aim.
Yep.
So my first attack with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Elvish accuracy to reroll. And thank God for that. 19 on the die. 29.
Definitely hits.
Rolled 2 and a 3, so thank God for Elvish accuracy.
Nothing more concerning than that, is there?
Yeah, I got So that's math. 31 points of damage.
Jesus.
Second one, not with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Misses, unfortunately.
Okay. And that's me.
Perfect. Fantastic. So you slam on your first attack. Your dagger is deep in the action you're expecting on that one then. And as you go to then make advantage on what you just the attack you just done, unfortunately one of these mushroom pillars just moves in front, knocking your hand out the way before you can land another deadly strike into it. Ending your turn, Falcorus, you are now up where there's one of these zombies is in your way.
Falcorus is just going to look at it after it bounced off him and just like, you're not my problem right now. And I'm going to summon Eldritch Blast and fire off. I believe it's just 2 beams I get. God, I've been reading fucking so much shit right now.
Furiously trying to read.
2 beams at 5th level. Yep, okay. Right, so 2 beams attack. First one is a natural 20. Second one
Nice.
is a 6, which is not going to be great. That is a plus 9 on top of that, so that's 15 to hit.
15 misses, unfortunately, the second one. But
Oh,
the crit,
fuck.
you got a crit though.
So that's 10
You got a
plus...
hex, if that does anything additional.
Sorry?
You got your hex up as well, if that does anything additional on your crit or not.
Yeah, it does. We're not on just bonus, essentially. So
Fantastic.
that's 19 plus my charisma, which is 4, so that's 23 plus 2, I think it is. Is it proficiency bonus? Oh, wait, hang on, is it proficiency or is it? Here is Hexblade's Curse. Custom an attack roll. You get a bonus damage because you're equal, so that's 23, so that is 27 points of damage.
Nice.
Force
27
damage.
points of damage. Joe DiMaggio.
And
So was that 26, 27, sorry you said?
27
27, thank you.
force damage. And Falcorus is going to keep moving. I know it'll incur our a attack of opportunity from Little Zombie.
Are you going to melee with the creature?
No,
or
I am still staying
moving
out of
around still?
melee. I'm just moving.
17 to hit from the zombie?
17 I think just misses now with the armor class.
the armor.
Yes.
Yep, fantastic, no problem. Again, this boom slams off you uselessly.
Out my way, shit. Then I'll push him out the way and start moving again.
Not a problem. Ending your turn, Falcorus, then we come to Wash. At the end of your turn, you may try and roll a Constitution saving throw to break free from the stun. It will take your turn to do so, unfortunately.
Well, might as well try.
Yep.
Don't you have Bless, so you get advantage on that as well, or a plus?
Plus 4, you still get
I
plus
do,
4.
yeah. I do.
So you get
Hold
plus
on.
4.
Wait, I've got bless. My
you do
second
have
attack
bless, yeah.
might have hit.
15. That's 21.
21. You succeed. You break through from this mental strain. You realize that the images you're trying to put through your head aren't real. And you are no longer stunned by this creature or under its effect. And you take no damage, actually, as well, because you saved that save. Fantastic. Ending your turn, though, it is now the creature's go, that which rots.
2d6, which is 5 points of cold damage.
Fantastic. There's no point in it moving, is there? Not really. Bear with me.
I get a feeling that either myself or Kelegorn's about to be a little bit foobar.
Unfortunately, it's Kelegorn, but I need him to be here.
Yeah.
In the meantime, whilst we're waiting for Kelegorn to get back, actually, it's going to make 2 melee attacks against you, Joel.
That's fair.
Not enjoying you being there.
I'm literally on it, so.
So the first attack is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Second attack, I'll roll that one as well, is another natural 20. I do apologise.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So we'll do the non-crit first. So that's going to be 15 bludgeoning, half to 7.
Why is it half?
And Because you
Six.
got your suits. Oh no, you don't get a suit.
No,
No,
I
you're
don't.
just getting full
Oh.
damage. Oh shit!
I'm
Yeah.
just
So
me.
15 bludgeoning.
Yep.
6 necrotic.
Yep.
The crit
Oh boy.
is going to be
What's the damage, son?
32 bludgeoning.
Oh
I take it.
And 19 necrotic.
Sorry, how much? So what? 31.
31 bludgeoning. And oh god, what did I say? 19 necrotic.
31,
Right.
19.
I would like to use some of the names on my shield then.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna
I
use
don't think
6 of them because
Yep.
no, it just the one you gave me just says when I take damage. So
Also, you just I don't think you guys you've used this yet, so no one
I've
actually
used
knows
it
what's going to
once.
happen.
No, he has.
used it
He's
when we
used it
first
once.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh, fair
When we
enough.
fought
Yeah,
the
sorry.
creed, I used it. So
Of course,
I'm gonna
sorry,
use
my
6 names, just 6 random names.
Mm-hmm.
1d10 plus 1 per spirit damage negation.
Yep.
So 6 names. Where's my d10? Are you my d10? You are.
Should negate a lot of this damage.
You can potentially, yeah.
That's what I'm fucking hoping for, yeah. Because there's 50 points of damage going there. I'm already at 67 after that first hit, so
You need some negation.
otherwise I'm going to be on very little health. 6 plus. Oh, that's nice. That's not so nice.
See what we can negate.
That's 41 negation.
Good there. That's really, really good.
Yeah, so what that means I take
9.
9. So Joel's still looking a little rough already.
Yeah. As this creature slams these 2 attacks into you, one being brutally hard, but you take it, and again, as you sort of raise your shield up, you see these 6 names get erased off, as if an invisible chisel just scores them out harshly, one smooth strike each, and then you expel this energy to negate a lot of the damage coming through, thus keeping you upright. However, now that Elril is back, Elril, the creature, do you feel looks down upon you with whatever eyes and senses it may have, and it is going to, as you have your dagger inside of it, you watch as basically the wound grabs over your arm as you have your dagger inside, and it is going to cast Contagion on you.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
So, what I need you to do for me, please, is can I get you to make a... Oh, bear with me. I'm making like a spell attack. Oh, so that's your attack. Okay, that's fair. Let's see here. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Fantastic. Bear with me. Excuse me. What's it going to do to you?
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
You're on the wrong team. The fuck?
Yeah,
Please
no,
leave
who
me
are you
alone.
on?
Yeah, okay, I know he's on my
This-
team, but can you imagine the image of his tiny little robes getting bitch smacked into a wall?
That's not what Contagion does, my friend.
Hmm.
If only
Yeah.
it was that simple.
Good image.
You... Elril, you get inflicted with seizures. Your hand starts shaking. Your whole body twitches. You can't focus correctly. A creature... I'm going to read what this says. A creature is overcome with shaking. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity checks, dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls that use dexterity.
Anti-rogue.
This thing can basically target like each individual thing effectively, like intelligence, strength, and that sort of
Right.
stuff.
Not to rule or yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what Contagion does.
Well, sorry.
So,
On the hit, you
Contagion
put the creature
poisons
disease of your
me.
choice made list below.
and then, so that like the first half, your touch inflicts disease.
Oh,
the
shit, yeah.
if the creature.
I've completely just skipped the whole paragraph, didn't I?
He put on the glasses today. He put on the glasses today and went, I'm going full fucking Rose Laura here. I am getting the smarts on.
Absolutely, hats off to you for doing it.
Because I tell you what, see if that happened, I'm dipping. I can't do it. That's that one gone.
Well, there we go. So at the end of each turn, then you'll need to make these Constitution saving throws, and at the end you will be, if not you fail, you'll be inflicted by these, or by seizures in your case. After 3 6 saving throws. There we go. Perfect. We'll keep a note of that one then. But
That's another thing to note down during the fight.
ending. It's actually gonna
Dexterity
move.
saving throw. Oh, you're moving. Never mind.
It's gonna move. It's very limited, 25 feet towards you, Falcoris.
Is it still? It would still be in my hungers.
It's gonna have to take another turn to move out of the range because it's that huge. So,
Well,
yeah, so it's gonna take.
Dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh god, this thing's fucking. Yep. 6.
That is 8 points of acid damage.
Fantastic. Not a problem. Brilliant. Ending its turn as it's moving towards you.
Sorry, Matt, you kind of there when I was saying, did I get an attack of opportunity on that?
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Use your action to make an attack of opportunity.
Because, so, correct me if I'm wrong as well,
So, my sounds getting all fucked up.
it's only on. So I have it on my turn, but now it's no longer my turn. It's that which Rot's turn, so I would get sneak attack back again if this hits.
So bear with me, my sound's all gone fucked up. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, you get sneak attack on a turn, not a round. So that means that whenever you are doing something, you only get 1 sneak attack essentially. So that's on opportunity. That's on obviously your turn.
That's 25 to hit.
So bear with me, I can't hear shit right now.
So
I'm gonna do the disconnect reconnect. Bear with me 2 seconds. My sounds are going weird. Bear with me.
Oh no, the cameras. Ah! Ghost, you're now DM. Oh no, you're not anymore.
oh,
Creature dies. Game over.
my
We win.
last name is DM. Everyone double their health
That's
point.
fair.
Okay.
Okay, Matt, that was 25.
Those sounds are lagging. Music was going off. It was a horrible experience for me just there. Cool. What are we up to?
25 to hit in the sneak attack.
Hits.
That's max damage on the dagger at least.
Woo!
31 points of damage.
Nice.
Is contagion concentration?
No, it's just no, it's not concentration. No,
It isn't concentrating while I'm awake, wasn't it?
it's not concentrating anything else. No, sorry.
Okay, go. That's alright. That's
Make it that way. Cool, not a problem at all. Bear with me. Fucking sound's gone weird again. I'll just persevere. It's fine. Right, so it's gonna be 2, 2, 1. Ending your turn then as it moves. Lavender, you're now up with the zombies on deck.
Matt,
Yo.
sorry, one last thing. I'm poisoned, so that's a disadvantage. I roll again. It's 20 to hit.
20 still hits, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What are you disadvantage for, sorry?
Poison.
I'm poisoned.
Oh, you're poisoned, okay.
Cool.
Wait, you're poisoned?
Yeah, yeah, because it's contagion. Also, actually, what, 31 I said? Add
Yeah,
17 hit points back because I
that's
shouldn't
17 hit
have
points
got sneak
back. Okay.
attack. I shouldn't have got sneak attack.
Right. Cool, thank you for your honesty. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Alright.
Cool. Is the music okay for you guys, or is it just me?
Music.
For me.
Yeah, music's fine.
Oh, not a problem. I'll persevere. Lavender, you're now up with the zombies on deck.
Did it move further away from me to Falcoris, or is it just like?
It's moved 25 foot away from you, but with your bow.
Okay, I'll just keep hitting it while it's stuck in the ground while I can with my bow
Yep.
stuck in there.
100% you
was-
sacrifice your movement.
That's a 19.
Hits.
That's 10 damage.
10 damage, fantastic. You do get sneak attack as well, so you get another 2d6 now because Ellerill's still in melee with it.
Okay. Well,
More maths, I know.
that's another 4.
4 damage, perfect. So 14 total, brilliant.
That is 25 to hit.
Definitely hits.
$15 damage.
Nice. Good shots, Lavender. As these two arrows thump into the side of this creature. Again, the creature's pig doesn't seem to express pain or anger. It just exists, shuffling forward towards Falcor slowly, which is quite terrifying to watch from his perspective.
Because it's
Oh,
damaging
yeah.
as well.
It will do dexterity saving. Oh no, it will not fucking do it. It will do a strength saving.
Dexterity saving throw.
The first one, that would be a fucking mass 18. Does that succeed?
Yeah.
And the second one, ooh, I might fail that one. That's gonna be a 14 on the second one.
Fails.
Fantastic. What was that one? To push.
So strength, it will push target back 10 feet.
Fantastic. Not a problem. So push it
Impressive
10.
on something that size.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's moving force away. It basically, as the arrow thumps in, it winces 10 foot in the side, sort of thing, out of the way of being in pain. But yeah, it basically moves 10 foot away. So I'm gonna say it moves in a direction 5 foot closer towards Falcoris, but not directly in front of him, sort of thing, you know, as it sort of shuffles sideways away, as he's been trying to make his way around. That's fine. Ending your turn as you didn't move, the Zombles are going to resume their onslaught. No, they're not. The one against Falcoris, because it's funny, is going to attack him again. And the other two that's in front of Wash, they're going to maintain target, so then don't have advantage now that you're not stunned anymore, Wash, so it's going to be normal attacks. So the one against Falcoris, because it's determined, is going to be a 18 to hit, which I think misses.
No, that hits. That is my armor
Hits.
class.
Oh, beautiful. You take 4 half to 2 bludgeoning damage.
Then I will use my parry feature, and I will negate it with a D8 for 5 points of damage, so I completely parry his attack.
Can you add bless to that?
What?
Can you add bless to that?
No, it's a fighter feature.
No worries. And then again, the ones against Wash. The first one against you, Wash, is going to be probably a miss, a 19.
Miss.
Second one, less. So these zombies just in your face right now, but not actually doing anything, just in the way. Joel, though, you are now up with Eluriel back on deck.
I don't want to be. I don't like it here.
What are you talking about, Sprazza? It's quite a handy creature.
Well, my big damage is inflict wounds, but it's immune to necrotic. Well, not immune, but resist.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, no one's really that hurt. Joel's fucked, but everyone else seems to be doing alright.
You say that.
Are you not doing okay?
Well, if you have a way to cure poison, I would appreciate it.
No.
Then I'm not.
I'm very limited with what I can do. I mean, I can. Brother.
Brother, what's that?
Right. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam?
I'm gonna Moonbeam the creature.
Okay.
Moonbeam to 6th level. I'm gonna do it at 4th level.
Okay.
Imagine it
I
heals
can't
up.
be math. I'm doing my I'm doing my spell slots. I crossed out 3 and then I wrote 4 underneath it. I've gained a spell slot.
I cast Moonbeam, become a Slew Knight, gain a spell slot.
Right. So shines down the radius until spell ends. Blah, 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 blah. When a creature enters a spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames. Blah blah blah. Must make a Constitution saving throw, 2d10 on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
And that's the start of its
Blah,
turn,
blah.
yeah? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, when it enters a spell's area for the first time, or starts its turn there.
Cool.
So when you cast spell using 3rd level or higher, damage increased by 1d10. So there would be 4d10 it would take on its turn. So do I do one now because it's in its turn for the first time? Or
Is that how that works? Because when it enters its spell the first time. So the fucking words of these things are so finicky sometimes,
yeah, it's like
aren't they?
because like it's in the spell.
That's
but-
what different fans of the creature enters spells for the first time. Fuck it, why not? Let's do it.
Right.
So it makes a save then, does it? Yeah.
It makes a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It's good at these. That's going to be a 29.
Yeah, something tells me that beats it. You know. Just,
But it takes half damage though, doesn't it?
yeah. So if it's 4d10 on a fail, so it'd be 4d10 halved.
10 halved, yeah.
Well, that's a 10, a 1, completely
Nice.
opposite ends. We love that. 4, and a drop dice. I'm rolling on a very small table on a table, so
15 on a drop. So what's the last one?
50 and a 6.
21, so we'll say 10. Rounding down as we always do.
10 radiant damage.
10 radiant damage. Good hit. Fantastic. As a creature
And,
smitten down.
Not really much else to do there, really.
No worries at all. Ending your turn, then
Just
Joel.
gonna stay just kind of hovering in front of it, just flipping it off in the air.
Elro, you're up now, please, as Joel flips off this creature.
Yeah, just 3 attacks.
Three attacks, yep.
So, my main attack and then offhand is my third one.
And is it still disadvantage, or?
Yeah, with disadvantage, that first one I rolled a 19 and an 18.
Yep.
So
They
that's
both hit.
28.
Yep.
Second attack, 18.
18 just hits.
Okay, and then offhand, that's that one.
That one, not a problem at all. But 2 hits though, 2 hits.
So no sneak attack in either of these. 9 points in the first,
Okay, okay.
and 12 in the second.
12 on the second, you say. Fantastic.
Yeah.
As you wail into this creature. Good to know.
And also, I need to make a Constitution save.
Yes, you do, yep.
21.
Succeeds. That's 1 success
So
out
one
of 3.
success. Okay, that's
Fantastic. Also, see, you do not get the sneak attack because you don't get advantage, sort of thing.
So sneak attack specifically says that you don't get it to attack with disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, good to know. Not a problem at all, thank you. And your turn, Falcoris, you are now up with Wash on deck.
So, as this came right up to me,
It's probably about from you 10 foot away right now.
I am going to ask for a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
if you allow me.
Oh,
Can
consider.
I try to study this thing using perception to try and see if there's any sort of opening where I can see a heart, a soul, like phylactery type thing, you know, like anything that I can see that points Falcoris to be like, this is how it's moving, this is how it's keeping it together. Maybe a form, maybe there is a creature in there. It's up to you how you want me to.
I will
do
let
that.
you make a bonus check for that one there. Or a
Perception?
bonus action check on that one, sorry, yep.
So that's an 18s on the die. That's 28.
28. Best you can tell, and again, you don't get a quick glance at this. This thing is just what you see before. You don't see a gap for a heart, a phylactery, as you say. You just see this writhing mass before you. This entity is what it says in the tin. It is just an amalgamation of stuff that has come together to create one larger entity.
Interesting.
You don't see any interesting weak points or anything that is a direction. You don't see eyes in this thing.
Okay. Looking over his shoulder at Wash, realizing Wash is kind of like came back to, and not stunned anymore. Falcoris is going to. He says 10 feet away.
10 foot away from me, yep.
Use 5 feet of movement
Mm-hmm.
to get into melee with it. I'm going to attack
Cool.
it.
Yep.
Straight roll. That is a. How much is that? That is a 17 to hit.
Misses, I'm afraid.
Oof, it's an 18 then, I guess. Second attack with my sword is as an 18.
That just hits, yep.
Yeah. So I will roll for that. Oh, that's 8 plus. Wait, hang on. 8 plus 12.
We are in trouble.
Plus my.
You're fine.
I'm not too worried about the zombies. They don't really seem to be doing much.
They're a bit useless, aren't they?
16 points of slashing damage.
Okie dokie. Well, what's maths, bear? Just 16 points of slashing.
Obviously that's with my magical sword.
Of course, yep, of course. No doubt.
And then of course is going to use his. You said he was 10 feet away, right?
Yeah, you moved in 5. Or you moved in, yeah, you
Yeah,
ran
I
up,
moved
so
in
you
10.
moved it.
Sorry, I said 5, but I meant got up to it obviously, so I
Actually,
used
there'll be
10.
attack of opportunity made against you from the zombie as you move away. It misses. Let's continue. Sorry to interrupt.
Fair. Again, Falcoris is just as he starts to run, like the thing goes for him, he just like grabs his hand and pushes it away. So I used 10, so I've still got 20 feet of movement left then. I'm going to use that 20 feet of movement, and if I take attack of opportunity from the shambling mound or whatever the bloody is, the witch rots, go for it.
Yep. Are you moving? Yep. It will take an attack of opportunity against you. One of these fists attacks. That's a 27 to hit.
Oh, I was hoping for shield, but here, okay.
So you take 13 bludgeoning halved to 6.
7 or 6, yeah, 6.
6, and you then take on top of that. 12 points necrotic damage.
Okay. Takes me down to 69. Nice. But yeah, so I'm going to keep on like kind of running round in this circle essentially.
Yeah, trying to get behind it. Yeah.
Can I use then my sentinel feat, because I remember I have it now, to
Good shit.
attack it?
Sure.
And
Yeah.
because of my warcaster, I can use a spell as my reaction.
Absolutely, you can do, brother.
And I would just like to guiding bolt this fucker, just because radiant seems to be the only thing hurting it.
Are you in melee with it right now?
I'm assuming so.
You have disadvantage in that attack then, because
That's
it's a
fine.
ranged spell attack, so you have that disadvantage.
The only thing I could do is radiant damage to actually hurt it, so... So I'll get a +8, I'll take the disadvantage.
Oop.
Well, the first roll was a 2, so I'm not going to bother.
Unfortunately. This thing's just too close. As it moves basically to attack Falcoris, one of these big mushroom caps slams into you, and as you go to release the spell just goes wildly off into the distance.
So see, that's my reaction, isn't it, using
Yep.
Sentinel?
That's your reaction
so
gone, yep.
if it attacks someone else, I then don't get to Sentinel again, do I?
No, you only get Sentinel once, yeah.
Until it becomes your
Between-
turn again,
between
then you
turn,
get
yeah,
a
when it
refresh back.
resets.
Okay.
Fantastic. Ending Falcoris' turn though, yeah, sorry?
Yes.
Fantastic. Wash, you are now up, please.
Finally.
Hey, buddy.
Smite the fucker!
How you doing, man?
Well, I'm currently in fucking goddamn melee with 2 of the zombies.
Ignore them, they deal like 2 damage a hit. Smite the big boy. You're the only one who can deal high damage to this thing.
Elril was doing the sneak attack, but unfortunately the poisons really hindered him in that regard there.
You've literally nerfed the rogue.
Yeah.
See
Bonus
if, the
action.
other funny thing is, after I reread it, see if Elril fails his saving throws, the siege lasts for 7 days.
Yeah.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
literally, if I fail all these, he has to leave.
Retire Elril for a week.
Like, he
I mean, look,
literally
I
has to
can
leave.
cure it, but unfortunately, a little bit busy.
Anyway,
I think I'll
well,
let myself
bonus action, Misty Step.
Yep.
To not on it, but like close enough, essentially.
Yep. Not a problem at all.
And then fucking full attack with smite.
Beautiful. Let's
at
do this thing.
The 3rd level, so
Beautiful. Let's do this thing.
Come on, 95 damage.
crap first.
18 to
If I-
hit.
Yeah.
Much better. That was the like 28 or something like that.
Definitely hits.
Okay. Now I
Just-
need to go get all
Just
my
so we're
fucking
quicker,
damage
because
dice up.
obviously there's a lot of things going on. as kind of a big boss. 18 AC, so you can just tell Matt
Yep.
if you hit or not.
18 AC.
Oh god, I'm
Which
trying
you
to
think
remember
it,
the
you think
Slayer
it would be a
axe.
lower AC? Like
D12,
this
is it?
isn't me trying to like. This isn't me trying to roll. You think it would be like a lower AC considering the fucking size of the thing? You'd think it would be hard to
Natural
miss.
armor. Natural armor.
Yeah, just like I'm thinking like thematically, like imagine going, we're like all missing, like how?
So were you asking me a question there, Wash? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember my stuff. So it's
No problem. Take your time.
Paladins, yo.
Then- third level
fucking-
smite.
This sound issue is so annoying, by the way. I'm actually gonna throw up after this call.
Would it help if you disconnected Kenku and brought it back?
No, it's fine. Because if you guys can't hear it, it's fine. I don't want to disrupt
I
stream.
think it's just your internet then.
My internet's absolutely fine. All the cameras are fine, but for some reason everything's buffering. Not buffering at all. Everything's loaded absolutely fine. It's just that it sounds like when you're riding the buffer on a YouTube video, sort of thing. That constant all the time. That's all my music's doing. Then for 5 minutes it'll be fine. Then for 10 minutes it'll be that buffering sound again. It just does my tits in. So
It's been completely fine over my end, and I presume
as long
everybody
as it's
else's.
fine
So.
your end, that's absolutely fine. As long as stream's not interrupted, I'm happy. But yeah, I'm just gonna tear my ears off after this game. How are we doing, Wash?
I didn't realize this is a fucking because it is it undead.
Is this thing undead? Technically speaking, no.
Okay, fair enough.
This is not an undead creature.
That's fine. So that is 46. Jesus. All right, let's roll my standards. 3, 5, 7. Yeah, 7 base damage,
7 base.
and then 46. Let me just get 4d6. Hey, come here. Coming out my dice tray. Uh, 10, 15 radiant damage.
15 radiant, nice. Maths, there we go. Excellent. As you basically, I'm gonna do some cinematography in my head right now.
Go
As
for it.
you misty step, with the contagion that was just plaguing your mind but a minute ago when you heard the voices of your friends, you snap out of it. You look at this creature, and you disappear in this blink of an instant. And as you emerge back in space, you guys all see Wash appear and attacks the creature before you. Wash, in your head though, you're a little 6-7-year-old self with a stick in a rainy cityscape of Dream, attacking a big. You see that what's in front of you, but it's your kid self in a rainy city on grey streets, slamming yourself into this creature, and your kid self yelling in anger, the blood of your friends on your hand. Before finally you snap back in the room after blink and realize where you are. Reality
Well, now I
shapes
have
itself
to hit
before
it
you
again.
Yeah, 100% you do.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me spinning some weird fucking narrative shit.
No, you go for it, dude. That's great. Alright. That was crap. Oh, really? Double 4? So that's like. No, that misses.
No,
That's less
18.
than 18.
No problem. Sorry about that, buddy.
It's alright. The spell
Is it-
slot isn't gone, so it's fine.
That's all good, then. Yep. Excellent. Does that end your turn then?
Yes, that will end my turn.
Fantastic. Not a problem. Screaming in your kid self rain. It is now the creature's turn. It is going to point its t-shirt cannon towards probably Falcoris. Actually, it's going to aim the t-shirt cannon at Falcoris.
I don't want
And
your
then it's-
t-shirts. Fuck off.
Free merch.
Free merch.
I don't want it.
And then it's going to make 2 melee attacks. One will be against Joel, one will be against Wash, actually, now that he's in the fray. So, Falcoris, to begin with you, with the Deathly Spores, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Don't forget Bless.
Yeah,
Don't forget Bless.
yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
Wait, it's his turn.
Yeah, but again, there's no...
Constitution saving throw for you, brother.
So that is
2 seconds, brother.
that's 27.
You succeed. As the t-shirt cannon goes off, you don't feel the effect.
I don't want your
As-
fucking t-shirts.
But yes, fantastic.
2d6 to you.
Yep, 2d6 to me.
Which is 10 points of cold damage.
10 points of cold, halved, fantastic. Ooh, sorry, bear with me because it heals. We'll see it heals 10. Fantastic, cool. Brother, I need to make con save, yeah?
Yeah, much like before, Cool Brother, you throw a blow, I'm gonna throw one right back.
23 con.
Well, of course it passes.
It's the fucking. You chose the stat as good at.
I
What does it do?
know.
What do you do? Half damage, yeah?
Yes, 4d10 half, yes. Let's negate the only thing I've got that's doing damage.
Oh, be a crybaby over it.
I am, can't you tell? 18 half, so 9.
9, fantastic.
9 radiant, damn you.
Fantastic. And no, the ending is as far as the deathly spores, Falcoris, you'd be like, again, you guys watch Falcoris, well, you can't actually see because being in the back of the creature now, you can't really see Falcoris. You see that the excuse me, the spores aim this cannon towards you and engulf you into it, and for a split second you can hear the voice of the final stand back on that dreaded fucking ship. You can hear the barks, but you close out, you shut out your mind. You're here, you're present. That's not going to affect you right now. However, the 2 attacks it's going to make against Wash and Joel with its tentacles. The first one against Joel is going to be a natural 19 plus a lot, so 28 to hit. And
You say
against
that like it's a question.
Wash, against Wash has a 25 to hit you, buddy.
Yeah, that hits.
Fantastic. So against Joel, you are going to take. Because this isn't going to be half,
bro.
unfortunately. Oh no, bro.
Bro, he hit us.
14 bludgeoning.
This is to me, yeah?
Yes. 14 bludgeoning and 9 necrotic. And against yourself, Wash, that's going to be 18 bludgeoning, half to 9.
Ouch.
And 10 necrotic. So 19 total to you.
Listen, at least you guys are getting half damage.
Does that mean I have to roll a d2? That means I have to
It
roll.
means you have to make a concentration check, yep, for your stuff. And Joel, you need is Moonbeam concentration? And that one, bless goes.
I think Moonbeam's concentration. I will double check for you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome, brother.
Yes, appreciate it, brother. Fun
Always
fact,
have to
I
have
can't spell the
brother.
word bludgeoning, but there we go. I was looking like
BLUDGEONING.
just can't spell it because I just realized I was looking through that which what's couchy, and every time I wrote bludgeoning, I just realized it's spelled completely wrong.
All differently spelled each time.
Moonbeam is concentration, yes.
Yep. So I'll need you to make a concentration check. Was Constitution saving throw? Now what was it? That was how much damage do you take there total?
A lot.
A lot.
It was what 14 plus 9, so 23.
23. So how does the concentration check work, please, friends?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically your DC's half the
Anything
damage,
above
yeah.
a 20. I thought it was anything above a 25.
Wait, no. So for concentration,
Concentration, yeah. 'cause that was
any. So you half the damage. If it's below 10, then you've got to roll a 10 or above. If it's above 10, the half damage, then you have to roll that number or above, obviously.
So half damage of 23. What we got? 11 or 12.
11, yeah, we'll say 11. Round down. We always round down these days. So you
Well,
need
and it's
11.
a Constitution saving
It is
throw.
indeed one of your con saves. Yep.
That's a natural 18, so 20.
Yeah, Moonbeam's still up. Moonbeam's still up.
Not that it's doing much good, but it's up.
It is going to finish moving though. Its full bit out of the arms of Adar into melee with you again, Falcoris. Okay.
Stop fucking chasing me. I don't want your fucking merch.
Bye.
Opportunity attacks again.
Yes, 100%. So yep, the 2 that are in melee. Joe, you've used your reaction already from
Yep, I've already.
Sentinel, but LOL you can, and Wash you can as well use your reaction
Yay.
to
23.
Well,
hits.
What disadvantage cause as well.
Mhm.
14 points of damage.
14 points damage. Good hit, sir.
I hit
And
mine as well.
concentrating- I don't
Fantastic.
think it is.
It's not concentrating, no.
Okay.
And Wash, what do you get then? Sorry, good, but sir.
17.
17. Oh, sorry, this bear with me. Was that 17 damage, yeah?
Yes.
17. Fantastic. Well done, guys. I have completely fucked that one up. Bear with me. There we go. Fantastic. Ending its turn. Lavender, you are up
Dex
with
save.
Tweedledum's. It's out the thing now.
Oh, is that the thing? Oh, well.
Let's say it's moved because again, take 2 turns to move out. It's that big, so it's now moved instantly with you out of the arms of Vidar.
Bastard.
Lavender, you are not up with the useful zombies on deck. They're so healthy, I know.
They're doing the best they can.
Exactly. Do you know what? These guys are Monday incarnate. They're just trying their best.
First one doesn't hit.
Oop.
That one hits.
Fantastic. So 1 shot goes through. And you will get your sneak attack on this. So your normal stuff plus your 2d6s.
E. 17.
17. Good shot. If I do this correctly. Fantastic. Starting to look a little bit hurt. As Lavender, you slam one of these big heavy arrows, and again your bow still slams to the ground. Ending your turn. The zombies are gonna change tactics, seeing they're not being helpful at all in the melee phase, unfortunately. You watch the one that's attacking Falcorus attacks Falcorus.
I like to think it's just chasing after him, just going like this. And Falcon's like, oh, just fuck off.
Fuck off. For a 10, misses. The other 2 run inside and get consumed by that which rots. And you can see that where some injuries have been sustained,
You
it is healed.
son of a fucking bitch.
What?
You son of a fucking bitch.
That's what
Anyway.
I'm talking about. You could have
That's
killed the
all
zombies.
my moonbeam's damage.
You could have killed them. So what was that? Because what's they pop? They're 22 a pop. So what's that? 2 of them, 44. Fantastic.
It just healed 44.
48.
Oh my fuck. Alright, okay. Kill the zombies next time they're out.
Ending the
Make a
zombies'
little-
turn. Joe, you're now up.
Gonna make a little metagame suggestion here. Of course, could you kill the zombie you got next to you on your turn?
We'll see.
I mean, I honestly, right? I'm just gonna cast my Twilight Sanctuary.
Mhm.
Just cause there's fuck all else to do. Like, my big damage comes from necrotic, and it's resistant to it. So, and I'm in melee, so I can't really get away with my
No, you do what you need to do,
guiding
brother.
bolt. So, and I don't think I can afford to take an attack of opportunity in the back.
Wait, does Moonbeam... No, it's on its turn, sorry. I was just thinking Moonbeam does anything now on
Yeah,
your
no,
turn. No,
it's-
it's on its turn. Cool. No way, sorry about that.
So I'm gonna Twilight Sanctuary, I guess.
Perfect.
I don't know who's within 30 feet of me, so
I'd probably say everyone but Falcorus, as he's basically run the other side. No, if you're in melee with a creature, I'll say you can get everyone, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
Let's just make life easier.
14 10 hit points.
So everybody gets 14 10 hit points, yeah?
No, that's just me.
Just you, fantastic.
Yeah, I can roll it for everyone on their turn if they want.
It's on their turn 1. Cool, not a problem at all, yeah, fantastic. That bullshit again.
Right, so that's me. That's
No worries,
Just
Joe,
gonna-
you so send a
still
Proud to
flipping it
Raven
off in
Queen.
front of it now.
Yep, you send a prayer out to the Raven Queen to ask for aid. Elril,
Actually-
you are now up.
Actually, bear
here we go,
with
here
me
we go.
because that's not spell. I'm going to.
Bearing with.
I'm gonna burp. Right.
Thank you.
That's the start of my play. And I will attempt, because I'm such a good healer, to do some healing.
Okay.
Because I'm just, the healer.
That's your
That's what
job.
clerics are known for.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Mass Healing Word.
Ooh.
Mass healing word, okay?
Mass Healing Word. As in Spanish, more healing word. I'll cast that on you. 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. And there's my d4. There it is. 4. Yay! spellcasting ability modifier is 5, so 9. So everyone gets 9 health. That is really not as much as I thought I was going to get out of
Well,
that.
that's better than nothing. Better than nothing.
And now that's my go.
Fantastic. Top of the round then. Elro, you are now up again with Falcoris back on deck.
With
Yeah,
13
I'll,
10 hit points.
13 tempo points to you, Elro.
Yeah, I'll close the distance and dagger.
Fantastic.
Do I give him advantage
Um,
now that I'm on the other side of
no.
the creature?
No.
Why not?
He's poisoned.
Immune.
I don't think gargantuan creatures can even benefit from
No.
flank.
I don't. I just remembered.
That's 15 for the first one. Misses.
Mm-hmm. Was that 15 damage or 15 to hit? Sorry, my apologies. I missed you. Fantastic. Okay.
Rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Ah.
Start 16. I do nothing. And my constitution save 9.
9, that's a fail. So we got 1 succeed, 1 fail. This is worse than a death saving throw situation.
Yeah.
Ending your turn, Elro?
Yeah. That's what
No problem. Falcoris, you're now up with Wash on deck again. I've done that.
Falcoris is just going to swing with his sword.
That which rots, or?
Yes, that which rots.
Fantastic.
Oh.
You have 11 10 hit points, though.
Thank you for the 11. I had 10 points. Right, one swing will be the fucking little creature then.
Zombie, yep.
Yeah. That's going to be a 24.
AC 8, yeah, I think that hits.
That's so
Get the little shambler.
I'm going to add a superiority die into this.
Okay.
Ooh, that's an 8. That's 23 points of damage.
That kills it out of 22 hit points, kills it outright.
I'll just
Nice.
as it runs up and it's like it's been constantly pestering at me and I've been moving away from it. I would imagine that like when Falcor sees it running up again and it tries to hit him, he just kind of steps to the way and he's just like, fine. Just like literally just stab my sword right through it and then like concentrate on thing with. So I will take my second attack on that which rots.
Fantastic.
For a natural 18, nearly 19. Natural 18. So
Yeah,
that will
yes.
hit. So 18 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Flashing. Action surge.
Slashing. Oh, we're getting it.
Oh, that's increasing it, not decreasing it. And I'll have an extra action surge there. Again, that's 18, so that will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I suppose I could be rolling d4s, but it doesn't matter, I suppose. That's not a good roll there, so that's just 10 points of damage on that one.
Fantastic.
Second attack, that hits. I'm going to put another superiority die into this. Oh wait, can I only use that once actually? Hang on, sorry.
Anytime.
I don't play fighter too often. It doesn't say actually.
I'll say fuck it. If it doesn't say, go for it.
Okay, so then that's right. So let's see. That's plus that. That's 21 points of damage.
Nice.
Looking
Looking rough. Rough heart, I should say. Sorry.
what that which was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Hit him again.
I wish I could. Unfortunately, I've done everything I can. Really, if I
Do it
can maybe
again.
move again. Is there space underneath it?
No, not really. No. It's shambling quite low to the ground.
Oof, 'cause my hunger hurt
That
bar
would
is
shambles.
going on.
Shamble.
I'm just
That
going to
which
drop.
meanders.
I'm just going to drop hunger for dar. That's going to disappear.
Cool. No problem at all.
And that'll end my turn. I'll stay melee with it.
Fantastic. Wash, you are now up.
I'm gonna hit it again with my other third level smite.
Go for it.
Let's see if I can actually hit it this time. That's crap. That's much better. That's a hit.
Cool. Second attack hits. Oh, was that? Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me.
So that's on the damage. That's 10,
10 damage. Okay.
and then the 46. Again.
Nice.
Oh, that's fucking horrible. I got three
no.
ones.
Oh.
Fucking 5.
Oh.
5 radiant damage.
That's tragic. I'm sorry.
That
to
is
say
really tragic. I
That is
really wish I could reroll ones for that.
Warhammer reroll 1's feet.
Well, the problem is I have great weapon fighting, so if that was my normal attack, I would be able to reroll ones.
Also,
Bastard.
Joel, do you want to give Wash some temporary hit points, by the way?
Oh,
top
yeah.
of his turn?
that. My bad, G.
No, just making sure that everyone's keeping their fair share.
14.
14.
Thank you.
You might need them in a second.
Subtle foreshadowing.
I love those TikToks. Anyway,
Mine are like, this looks like a good place to bleed out.
Okay, what to do?
what's the paladin gonna do next? As this creature that's tormented your life
I'm gonna.
without you knowing it.
I won't be able to do that because that's a bonus action. You know, yeah, I'll use my bonus action to Shield of Faith myself.
Perfect. Okay. So I mean that's one that sanctuary is gonna give you +2 AC. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Because I think a sanctuary there, which means it can't attack you unless you make a save. That's fine. You give yourself extra buff. Beautiful. Ending your turn then.
Yes, that is my turn.
Excellent. It is now the creature's turn.
We've got you outnumbered.
As you call that out, Joel.
Damn it, Joel! Shut your fucking mouth!
It's gonna kill us anyway.
Oh, it can neither do that. Bear with me. Or just keep fighting as it is. So bear me 2 seconds.
It's got a second form.
This isn't
God
even
damn
the
it.
No,
final
it's not,
form.
it's not going to do that. There's no point in doing that. It's going for the Hail Mary. It's going to make its normal 3 random attacks. So it's going to make 2 melee, 1 against Joel, 1 against Eliril, and it is going to use its Deathly Spores against what? No, not Wash, because it doesn't work again. It's going to make its Deathly Spores actually against. Correct me, sorry. It's going to make Deathly Spore attack against Joel.
Roger.
It will then try and take a melee attack against Wash and Falcoris. Sorry. I do apologize. So, against you, Joel, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please, for me?
Bring it on. And I get my +4 from Bless, right? Is Bless still up?
No, Bless is gone.
Bless went
Bless
down,
is
sorry.
gone.
Bless is up. Constitution saving throw. 19?
Succeeds. As you're flying around with your wings out, you start to hear Morgan's voice peer in your mind, and the guilt overwhelms you, but you push it out. You're not going to let your mind wander right now. You've got more things to focus on. It's 2 attacks. The first one against Wash is fucking a natural 20.
Fuck!
The one
Oh
against
boy.
Falcoris
So long, man.
is a 21.
Shield.
Cool. That misses then. So the one against Wash. So let's see here. So it's gonna.
Is it gonna hurt?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm gonna spend the next turn healing myself.
Bear with me. Bear with me. Work out the base math. So it says 16, 18, 25, 30 half to 15 bludgeoning,
Jesus.
and then 20 half to no, not half, 20 necrotic.
So 35 damage. Total.
35 damage. Yep, total.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
lucky that was half.
Well,
And 10 hit
bye
points,
bye
obviously.
Constitution. Fuck that. Or bye bye concentrations, eh?
That's a hard one, yeah. Cool. And Falcoris missed you because you cast your shield.
Yeah.
As you basically see this large tentacle come towards you, shut your eyes and hold your hands out as you're normally akin to, and you hear Lucia in your head screaming in abject agony. She's holding back this wave. You open your eyes, and you swear you see her hands in front of yours, this large shield holding back this tendril before it whips its way back into the body again. And you hear her pant inside your head.
Stay with me. Stay with me.
Shit. I'm trying.
We've got this.
Fuck this. Ending its turn. Lavender, you are now up.
I would like to sentinel feet it.
Sure, buddy, you do that.
Because I have it. I'm going to guiding bolt it again.
Okay.
And yes, I'm aware it's a disadvantage.
Pretty sure he's sentineled more times in this specific fight than the whole campaign.
That's because I only remembered I have it. There are so many times in the past I could have said
It's needed to remember between you and Andy remembering to put Hexblade's curse on people.
That's the curse of being a player. There's so much to remember.
Right. Come on, you bastard.
I always remembered to fucking brand people with Calanthir. I'm just saying.
Right. The first hit roll is a nat 20,
Okay.
so we're not going to get another one.
Uh,
The second one, I'm shitting you not, is a 19.
That hits. That
I'll
hits.
say +8, so yeah. Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm doing it at third level, so 4d6, 5d, 66.
66. Nice.
Nice.
And the next attack against will have advantage.
2. That's 7,
Elro,
11,
you hear that?
What?
15.
So we're guiding bolt. The next attack against will have advantage.
Oh no, wait, I've got it mixed up. It's Lavender that's next, right?
Lavender's
One
next,
is
yeah.
next, yeah.
Oh, sorry,
I still
buddy.
think with my math,
So
that's
much.
21?
21 points of damage. Beautiful.
21 radiante.
Fantastic. Again, he's still looking hurt.
Sentinel fee.
Ending its turn. With Joel reacting. Lavender, you're now up. As is basically things now illuminated by the guiding bolt that Joel struck it with. Your first attack will have advantage.
That hits.
Beautiful.
And then the
Mhm.
second. My second one doesn't hit.
Not a problem at all. So roll your damage for the one that does. Strike the creature down.
Send in the Reaper.
Still get sneak attack as
13.
well.
13.
Do
yeah,
I?
oh, that's 2d6, yeah, 100%. You still got Falcoris and melee.
I'm in melee as well.
And Wash, sorry, yeah.
And Joel's in melee.
And Joel.
21.
21, fantastic. Good hit.
Holy
It's going to make
goddamn.
a strength saving throw. Again, succeeds by quite a fair bit. Again, with an 18. Oh, yeah, 18.
Hang on. Brother.
18.
It did
Brother.
not moonbeam on its turn.
We're past. Now I forget these things.
Yeah,
We've-
no, so we'll move on. It's not doing much anyway.
No, but again, good to know. Lavender, you sacrifice your movement again to keep the bow in, I'm guessing. Not a problem. Joe, you are now up.
Well, brother.
If you can fall back, you don't have to be melee with this thing so you don't have to, get disadvantage on your attacks. If you want to fall back, you
I'm
can
not
fall
pussy.
back. Right then, I'm trying to help, Jesus. Forgive me, brother.
Well,
That's you fucking told.
I forgot to moonbeam it on its turn, so we're just going to discount that, and I will guiding bolt it again. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to.
Between 3 spell slots.
See, I really am.
Mhm.
See, because I'm in melee of it, right?
Yes.
First of all, I need to do Lavender's 10 hit points for when she comes back.
Mhm.
At 16.
Nice.
Just because I forgot that. Because I'm in melee with it, and Wash is in melee with it, can I get to him without triggering an opportunity attack? 'Cause I know he's
as
not
long as you
next to
stay
me.
against its side, yeah, as long as you stay against
So
its
just-
side, 100%.
Because I don't know what you want to do with the rules about that.
So, opportunity attacks when you're running away from a creature, it can lash out. But if you're still
Yeah,
in
I just
melee
don't know
with
what
it,
it's
you're
reached
fine.
because I'm moving quite far around it, so I don't want to.
It's fine, because you're still against its side, so that's not going to trigger anything.
In that case. Actually, I don't have. How hurt is everyone feeling? You don't have to tell me your hit points, but how hurt is everyone feeling?
I haven't used any
Uh,
of my healing yet. Just saying.
Like, we good? We not good? We,
I'm
alright.
good.
You
Honestly,
good?
I'm good. You see a bit of blood on Falcoris, but it's alright.
Just because I'm keeping track of hit points, so I'm just seeing, we're seeing where we're all at. In that case, I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use Cure Wounds on myself because I am not doing good.
Okay.
1d8 or 2d8 plus my ability modifier. Where's my d8? 6 and 7, so it's 13 plus 5. That's 18, so I get 18 back. Huzzah!
Fantastic.
And that's probably going to be my turn.
Not a problem. Ending your turn then. Elero, you're now up with Falcoris back on deck again.
Matt, can I check?
Yeah.
So before, when back to the whale incident, so the reason I ended up setting myself on fire was because I couldn't give myself advantage. Well, so I could give myself advantage while I had disadvantage to negate it, but I still had disadvantage, so I didn't get sneak attack.
Mhm.
Is that the situation here if I said aim?
The difference on that one there was because you're being restrained by the whale at that point. Like, there was actually physically restraining you, is where that was sort of ruled that one from.
See, the way I see it is he's got disadvantage, so he's poisoned, so obviously his body's like slow and stuff like that. But he's taking the time to be like, pick a point and be like, I'm hitting now, there. And then it's causing it a roll, because obviously it would meant to be give you
roll,
advantage, but because it's disadvantage, you're getting a straight roll, which then, for me, I mean, obviously you're the DM, but for me, I would say that because he's getting a straight roll, obviously he's got people in melee with it, he should get the
That's very fair. I'd say that's very, very fair. I do apologize. I'll say yes, you can still get your sneak attack from that one.
I'm losing track of how many advantages and disadvantages Killigor's got stacked on him right now.
Many effects. I do apologize, Ariel. We should have maybe said that earlier. I do apologize.
So I understand the whale ruling because he is like constrained. It would have been hard to like slow down and be like, right, I'm attacking there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So can I get that?
I'll steady aim then.
Yep.
For the first attack. So it's a straight roll.
Yep.
22.
Definitely hits. Yep.
Okay. And so I would get a sneak attack on this then.
You will. Yep.
Okay. That is 32.
That 32 or 42? Sorry.
32.
32. I was about to say 42. What the fuck?
42. Just Rogue just went, no, fuck you.
I think
I was about to say, yeah.
my max damage is 44.
Fair.
Roll max. Second attack.
Yep.
With disadvantage. That was a 2 on the die. And that's me.
Not a problem at all. Get the hit him on the thing. Falcoris, you are now up with Whoosh on deck.
I am going to for how hard does this look?
Quite.
I want to kind of flavor something. Here we go. Really cool.
I like really cool.
I would like to use my bonus action to be able to get up on top of this thing to the point that I'm in front of Wash.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use one of my attacks to actually like use that like to get the leverage, like put my sword in, pull up, and pull the sword out. And then my second attack I would still do the damage, but to really cool and flavoring, I would like to do the distracting strike.
Okay.
Which means that the next attack, if I obviously hit,
Yes.
gets advantage. And
I like that.
because Wash is up next,
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically like going to like stab my sword in the second attack and pull open as much as I can, just like, Wash, now's the fucking time. But I'm going to try.
I already have advantage.
Oh well, you're getting it now.
Double advantage.
Double
I was
advantage.
going to do something else, but we'll see.
Let's see your first attack here. So attack 1 to jump on top of its back and slam the sword in.
Which is a 19 to hit, so that will...
That hits,
Hit.
yep, and with your crit as well, because you're Hexblade.
No, 19 total.
Oh, total, so my bad, sorry.
So that's...
My bad, G.
That's... Not great, that's 14 points of slashing damage. Oh no,
You say it's not
13 points of slashing damage.
13, still good, still damage. Why can't I do basic fucking maths?
And then second attack
Yeah, I thought
is...
so.
Oh, just an 18.
That
So
just hits, yep.
4 points of damage on that. D8 extra, that's 8. Plus 12. 17 points of damage.
Okay. Not a problem at all. Just upright.
If you were going to do something else, by the way, go for it.
Ending your turn then, Falcoris, as you
Yep.
peel back this thing for Wash
You
to aim
end your
at.
turn with 15 hit points.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Wash, you are now up with that which rots on deck.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is it metagaming to know that Eloril has got poison?
I'd say it's not really get, but you can see that Elo is maybe not punching as hard as he normally is. You can tell that something's not quite right with him. But would say poison? Hard to tell, you know, without him telling you. Also, Elo, sorry, end of your turn, could you roll the con save, please?
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, I forgot that.
Did I give you 10 hit points as well?
8, that's a failure.
Because
Sorry,
I would
back to you, Wash.
I would like to cure him, but if I don't know, obviously I can't do it with lay
All
on
you-
hands.
okay, with
I can
that
cure
metagaming,
poison. I can
all
cure
you-
poison or disease.
All you would know is looking at Elo without being told what's wrong with him, that he's not hitting as hard as he should be. He seems to be lagging a little bit. He's getting some good shots in, but he sees slowed almost.
Yeah, okay, that would be metagaming then. Fair enough. I thought it was worth an ask.
Especially
I will.
It's with these big helmets on as well. You can see like someone's sweating or anything, but with the helmets on, it's really hard to tell.
Oh, what can I do here? Jesus Christ. Wait, I just have it. Oh. Didn't know I had that. Okay. I'm just gonna hit it. Fuck it.
Yep, go for it, buddy.
Standard. I will put a level 2 smite on it though.
Really?
First.
Let's do this
My
thing.
That's crap. That's that's a hit. That was a
Yep.
natural 17.
Nice. Let's do this thing.
That's
Hit it with a little smite.
Little schmitten.
Little Sean
so
Kirk.
16 raw.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. And then 12 radiant. No, 11 radiant. Sorry.
11 radiant. We are often told as children how to fight our demons and conquer them. Wash, can you take the spotlight and tell me how you conquer this demon from your past?
Fucking finally.
That's what I wanted. I wanted Wash to finish this off.
Okay. We'll rule of cool it if it's alright.
Mate, we're gonna rule the coolest shit. I've got some mathematics in my head I want to play out as well, but on you go first, buddy.
He will use he will like jump up and make use of Falcoris's opening, essentially. And then just keep going. And
Yep.
he just doesn't stop. And he just hacks and he basically just tears this thing apart. Like at one point he'll just like throw the axe and start literally like ripping it apart with his own hands.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You guys will see Wash go, I guess for lack of a term, feral. With the blood axe in hand, Falcoris carves a massive gaping wound into this creature, and Wash jumps up. He misty steps in midair inside the axe into the fucking creature of that which rots. The axe buried in deep. Wash, in your head, you hear the axe scream in happiness as it gets to indulge in gore. You swing, you chop, you hack, you slash. With each smash, though, as you guys watch Wash go to town on this creature, Wash, in your head, you're your kid self again. But you're not hacking and slashing at your friends. You are a 7-year-old Wash, covered in rainwater, and covered in the blood of not yours you loved and held dear, but the blood of the demon, of the creature that terrorized you, that made you do the unthinkable. As you drop the axe, your little kid hands wail into this creature and slamming in, carving deep chunks into it. You all hear that which yells out in abject pain, fear, and terror as it and it is cut short before you start to see it rumble and vibrate. It deflates in itself. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Nice.
Well done. Well done.
Good.
What a setup.
Shit.
How many hit points did he have?
It's gotta be
The
200,
creature?
right?
He 364 but had ways to heal.
Scary.
That was a good
That-
fight. I
That
enjoyed
wasn't
that.
even its last stand, as you were saying, which is a little concerning.
But thank you so much, players. Again, sorry to everyone for jumping on a wee bit late. That was technical issues. Before we sign away, Andy, do we have any goodbye announcements or anything to do?
Just want to shout out the Real Clone. Managed to get a D&D session for to go enjoy down at the local game store. I don't know which one, but yeah, down at the local game store. Managed to find a session 0, so we're happy. This is the kind of stuff that we want to see. Build a community and like get you into D&D and love it. I hope it all goes well. And keep us updated with your adventures, please.
Please do, please do. But yeah, that was a great little fight there. And I really enjoyed that. God, none of you guys went down, but well done for being creative and that sort of stuff in your ways and fighting. But as per usual, I want to say thank you to everybody in chat for coming along and watching the story. Thank you to you, my lovely players, as per always, for being here and telling the story. I'm just here to say what happens. You're the ones telling this lovely story. And we will see you all with any given luck next week. So in the meantime, stay safe. We'll see you soon.